Hey friends, let me know if y'all can hear my voice in the chat. I see we got a few friends already ready for the mess. So baby, look, today is the final leg of the marathon. So I hope y'all are prepared because you already know it's about to be fun and it's about to be funny, okay? So I just need all my friends to fall through. I'm gonna let people trickle in and I'm gonna make sure y'all can hear me. If you can hear me in the chat, give me a thumbs up, give me some purple hearts or something, honey. Let me know you can hear me because child, when I say a key, we finna have a good time today. And we ain't gonna have a good time for too long because we gotta get up out of here. I gotta go pick this man up by 4:15. It's 1:37 my time, so we ain't got too long to laugh today, friends. We're gonna laugh, but we're gonna get up out of here a whole lot sooner than we was getting up out of here last week. Okay, so if you can hear me, hit the like button. I mean, not hit the like button, child. Give me some purple hearts or give me some thumbs up, and then I can, I don't even know if y'all can hear me right now, child. So we're gonna figure that out first. But we'll get into it in just a second. I'm trying to situate myself, and then we're gonna figure this thing out. Give me 1 second. Hold on, y'all. I'm still situating myself over here. Okay, so like I said, today is the final day of the marathon, and if y'all can't hear, y'all can't hear him in the back, he complaining. Okay, he's like, "Look, don't take 4 hours today because you got stuff to do, and I need you to do stuff for me too." So, like I said, today is the final day of the marathon. If you haven't started from day one of the marathon, make sure you start there so we can catch up to where we are today, so we can chill when we get to the live stream. We're gonna collect all the mess and we're gonna have a good time with it. Okay. But like I said, today is the final day, day 6 of the marathon. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 last week. So if you haven't caught up, go catch up on that because we uncovered a lot of stuff. We uncovered a lot of stuff from 3 years ago all the way up until now. We done caught a whole lot of interesting stuff, rewatching a lot of the videos that I put on my reaction channel. So if you haven't caught up or you're new to my reaction channel, make sure that you go back on the channel or make sure that you at least go back on the marathon and see the receipts we've been collecting, child, because we've been collecting them. We've been collecting them. So for damn sure, if you haven't seen any of it, you're going to have a good time at the live stream by the time you collect all the information that we done got over time. My friend S. Ward is in the building, said, couldn't find purple, LOL. I appreciate you, friend. I appreciate you for following through in the building. And I appreciate you for being here today. That's okay, friend. Whatever hurt you sin, I appreciate you. I appreciate you always for showing up. Y'all, hold on. Give me one. Hold on. I'm going to take y'all with me because he's finna bother me. But yes, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into today's first video of the marathon. Like I said, today is the last stretch. So we're getting into about like the last, I would say this would be, I think the last 5 or 6 videos. The last 5 or 6 videos that I made on the channel. So these are the last few receipts that we've been collecting over the past few weeks. So baby, look, like I said, all the stuff that we've been seeing has been interesting. So like I said, this last little leg is going to be hella interesting because when we get into this live stream, we got a whole lot to talk about because there's still some stuff going on that we haven't touched on. So we're going to go ahead and get into today's first video of the marathon. This video is titled, let me see. Give me 1 second so I can read the title. The title of this video for today's first video of the marathon is Gina, Jyneen, Life of Lily, Lemazante, Chelsea, Janae, Friends and Benefits. So we'll see. We'll see. Hold on. I don't mean to keep on asking y'all to hold on. I'm trying to let this man out the door, in the door, out the door to sit down and all kind of stuff. Give me a second. So yes, any of my friends that are in here today, like I said, I appreciate you for being here. If you're in here today, hit the like button and we're going to have a good time, y'all. So we're going to get into today's first video. And like I said, we're going to stop. We're going to pause. We're going to kiki as we see the mess. And as we catching the receipts, we're gonna stop pausing. We're gonna talk about it, friends. You already know we're gonna talk about it. But like I said, we ain't got too damn long, so we're gonna talk as much as we can. But we're gonna get into today's video, okay? I'm gonna start it from the beginning. Hold on, let me rewind, y'all. Hey, friends! Happy New Year! I hope that your New Year has started off absolutely amazing here as well, because I have a live. It ain't the new year no more, Joe. We're gonna just a disclaimer for anybody that's new here. All commentary made in this video is just jokes, okay? So don't come over here being sensitive, baby, because we ain't got the time, child. We ain't got the time. And so all of my friends who have been here, thank you so much for your patience. Your girl has finally caught all the way up. So you already know we are back to regularly scheduled program, child. So we'll be kicking in the comments again soon after this. Now let's get into today's video.
Does this sound stupid? I would hope my viewers ain't stupid. I would hope y'all not stupid. But I just be reading some comments. I just be like, some of y'all don't use your brain. And I just don't get it. I don't understand. I didn't think I attracted slow people to my page.
What's up, y'all? This is your girl D, and I'm back for another episode of Real Tea with D. You already know this is your favorite YouTube channel for all of your favorite YouTuber gossip, the ones that they talk about and the ones that they don't. And chill, I don't know what kind of one-sided lies and link-ups these ladies got going on, but baby, it's been a mess, okay? So let's get into it. For today's first topic, we got your girl Talia, aka Lily. And baby, it's starting to look like our friend ain't gonna finish a damn thing she started, unless it's some food, child.
But I'm gonna go ahead and take my exam. I was doing my 10,000 steps a day. I pretty much completed that, but I did not stay consistent with it, clearly, because I would have still been taking y'all on a journey with me.
Fasting. Discipline is the key when it comes to being in your healthy girl era.
Big back, big back.
We just been having a good time. We've been eating what we want to eat. We've been having a good time.
And as we've been seeing, child, over the marathon, ain't a damn thing changed, okay? We on a whole new 21-day challenge, so we're going to see where this end up going, friends. Go, come on. Get your butt out the way, child. Look, I'm trying to talk to y'all to get this man in this house out the damn way and back in his bed so I can talk to my friends, okay? But yes, like I said, come over here and sit down. Sit down. Look, we finna yell at him, we finna talk to y'all, we finna do it all. But yeah, so like I said, we back on the same train. This was 3 years ago, 2 years ago, a year ago, and now. Okay, we back on the same train. Like I said, I love my girl, but we collecting receipts along the way and we kind of seeing who's doing what. So like I said, we're gonna get back into it, but we finna keep kicking in the comments, child.
Okay. According to YouTube, my back will not ever be on big.
Child, I know she did not just say according to YouTube. Cause baby, what you dragging us into this for? We ain't got nothing to do with this shit.
I just be needing the dumping sauce. I honestly just finished warming up my moles from yesterday, y'all. I love moles down bad. Extra ranch. Hello? Extra? Like 3. I'm sorry, I can move. Like 3 buttermilk ranches. We probably gonna get us some lasagna fritter today. Y'all know every time I come up here, I don't be craving Olive Garden until I come up here, and then all of a sudden for lunch, I want some lasagna fritter.
Baby, at this point, I'ma just need Lily to drive around with a blindfold on. Because, baby, not driving to a specific location then triggered her appetite for a lasagna fritter, chill.
I'm actually finna get me some Chinese food and enjoy the rest of my day. I'll be causing a mess.
And baby, look, we just had on the last video I just seen she was sucking down some egg rolls. So we ain't got no better than that. But at the end of the day, I told my friend the other day, I ain't no better either because I definitely look after Friday, after we got off the live stream on Friday, I told you I was going to get a burrito. And baby, when I said I wasn't playing. I would have got me a burrito. So like I said, I ain't making no judgment. It just be funny. But at the end of the day, when I say I ate my ass off this weekend, child. So back to the grind. Y'all know I'm gonna get my little walk in this week. I'm gonna take y'all with me when y'all want to go. But child, look, ain't no judgment, baby, because I be eating too. And I love me an egg roller too. But like I said, this egg roll saga was a kiki throughout the marathon for sure. But we're going to get back into the video, friends. And thank y'all for being here. I appreciate everybody that's in the building today. And if you're in here, make sure you hit the like button. It's Monday. We're going to have a good time. I know it's, sorry, where is my damn, okay. So I know, like I said, I know it's Monday and I know everybody got stuff to do. But baby, if you're ready to have a good time, hit the like button. Make sure you're chiming in the chat because we're gonna kiki as the video goes along. I'm gonna be in the chat and I'm gonna be chiming in, and then we're gonna stop and pause and we go kiki too. And thank you to my friends S-Boy and my friend Phoenix Johnson for being in the building, and my friend Coco's Life Now. I appreciate y'all. And sorry, Bad Chula, I appreciate you guys for being in the building. I truly appreciate you guys for coming through and falling in the chat because we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about on this last leg of the marathon, friends. Let me see. Thank you to my friend Coco's Life Now for the purple hearts. I appreciate you. And thank you to my friend Balchula for says, hey D, hey chat. Thank you for the marathon. She got me one egg roast for real, child. Look, that might be my end of the week little snack. I'm going to reward myself with something. And by the time we get to the end of it, it's going to be either some egg roast, some Burger King, a burrito or something. Because look, everything she be eating be having me in a chokehold as well. So I be having to catch myself too. But like I said, I'm a eat it, and then I'm a double back, and I'm gonna make sure I get my exercise on the back end. But I definitely appreciate y'all for being in the building. My friend Phoenix Johnson says whatever Lily is doing must work because she should be way bigger by what she eats. I don't judge. Most definitely. Oh yeah, and I said if you've been watching throughout the marathon, then you'll be able to see that Lily has lost a good amount of weight. So we're seeing her eating, but we have definitely seen her drop weight. Even in this little clip that's up here now, I can definitely see she's lost a significant amount of weight from then to now. So the balance is balancing, child. She definitely is doing something, and we've been seeing her do a lot of Pilates, so we know that's going to kick in at some point. But look, like I said, I'm going to do the same thing. So ain't no judging, friends. Ain't no judging. I'm going to go ahead and rewind it so we can get back into the clips because, like I said, I can't keep y'all here forever today. I got to get up out of here.
Bye. And I had to tell myself, like, that's your last time eating moles this year. Maybe I might do it one more time before the year over, and then that's it. I'm kind of hungry now. I ain't like starving, but I just feel like I need to eat something. Okay.
Well, baby, look, I don't know if she finished school or not, but child, she must have graduated from Burger King because we ain't seen her there in a minute. So, baby, at this point, we just gonna take what we can get, okay? Congratulations, child. Anyways, child, moving along to, so you mean to tell me that it was just somebody that went digging around in Lily's cracks and crevices for them crunchy crabs and egg rolls? Child.
Somebody had recently said to me, how I want to put this. You know that part of your butt, the top part or whatever? Like, they touched the top part of my butt, and they was like, oh, you don't even be having no crust. Why would I have some crust at the top of my butt crack?
Here's your bag. Shop the Kate Spade Margot bag.
Can I apply for a loan with poor credit? Actually, yeah, you can. Just apply for a personal loan through this site right here. There's no need to go to a bank. And what's great is there's no annoying forms, no hard checks.
Okay, so now my friend Phoenix Johnson said, yeah, D, no 5 hour days today. You're not putting us in the closet like R. Kelly today, child. Look, we got to get up out of here because if I don't get in this car and drive down the road to pick this nigga up, it's gonna be a problem for sure. Okay, y'all gonna hear the phone ring. As soon as y'all hear the phone ring, it's gonna be, you know, it's a mess. If you hear this phone ring in the background, time's up. It's time to go. And child, look, I done already had a hell of a morning. So I don't even want to start where my morning is, and not even with him. I'm not even talking about him. Child, I had a dentist appointment this morning. I told y'all last week. I had a dentist appointment this morning, and I for damn sure wanted to cuss the dentist out before I left about that place. So everybody be careful, okay? Because D is on the edge, okay? D is on the edge today, and people might not be safe. So everybody might not be safe. So don't come in here acting crazy because, look, child, somebody might get thrown off the edge. I might get to the edge, and I might look, child, I ain't going to jump off. I'm going to wait for a bitch to come up there, and I'm going to throw her off, okay? So, like, guys, when I say I'm on the edge, that don't mean I'm going to jump. I'm going to throw a bitch over, okay? So, at the end of the day, like I said, this morning been shaky, friends. This morning been shaky. So, I'm trying to get my life together so I can make sure I get to this next dentist appointment without choking this damn lady. Because at the end of the day, when I said I wanted what I wanted, I said I wanted what I wanted, okay? But, look, that's a whole nother problem. At the end of the day, like I said, we're going to have a good time, and we're going to let that be what it was. But we're going to get up out of here before about 4:30 because I got to get up out of here, okay, friends? Look, my friend said, you ain't going to throw us in the closet today. I'm not, because I got to go. And if I don't end up out of here, my ass going to be in the closet by my damn self, okay? But like I said, like I was about to say, this little part of the clip, I'm trying to wonder why Lily says things about somebody was digging in my booty and they said this. And so, girl, we know who somebody is. You ain't got too many people digging around in the crack of that ass, okay? So we ain't even gonna act like Brittany ain't the one over there digging and sniffing. We know what's happening. So these people crazy just like they think we crazy, but we gonna keep collecting receipts, friends. We gonna keep collecting receipts, okay? Mean to tell me that it was just somebody that went digging around in Lily's cracks and crevices for them crunchy crabs and egg rolls? Child.
Somebody had recently said to me, how I want to put this. You know that part of your butt, the top part or whatever? Like, they touched the top part of my butt, and they was like, oh, you don't even be having no crust. Why would I have some crust at the top of my butt crack?
It's just a lot of shit that be on my mind that I be really thinking about.
And my mom, she gonna say, girl, the shower in there. I said, I don't stink. My body don't have odors like that. I got sweaty underarms right now. I don't smell though. It's just like a little stress sweat.
Well, after hearing about this little shower situation, it sounds like the cracks and crevices might usually be fully stocked like the grocery store aisles, child. And it also sounds like somebody might enjoy playing around in the grocery store. And child, as long as she spend enough time in there, she gonna come across what she went in there for.
But it gotta eat the booty like groceries.
Now, moving along to Liwanta and this moving situation. Because, baby, from reading the comments, y'all done pretty much said, it sounds like God must be speaking to her in Spanish, child.
Yes, I moved out of my house, okay? God told me don't resign in peace.
And again, child, this little part right here, I was trying to make the video about what she's talking about, okay? And y'all done brought y'all crazy asses in the comment section talking about this bald head ass edge wig, okay? So everybody was in the comment section saying, like, child, is there something up with the baby hairs on the wig? Is it bald? Is it bald in the front? Is it bald on the side? Am I tripping, child? I don't know, okay? At the end of the day, now I'm seeing it. Before, I was like, my friends is crazy for coming in here dragging this wig because this ain't even what I'm talking about. But honey, child, look, when I say we looking back on it and the bald wig, the bald edges is bald edges, and child, I don't even know what to say about it, child. We just gonna move on with the video because, like I said, I ain't got all damn day. Otherwise, we're gonna be talking all day. Let's move on, friends.
God told me don't resign in peace.
I'm sorry. I think they just be look, y'all. I'm still stuck on the wig. I'm talking about y'all, and I'm over here perplexed about the wig. First of all, I feel like they get in the plucking frenzy. I feel like they get in the plucking frenzy, and then they get in the baby hair frenzy, and then all of a sudden it be some bullshit. Okay, that's what I feel like. So I don't, like I said, I didn't notice it at the beginning, but now that I see it, I feel like we just went plucking. We just plucked our fucking minds away, and we didn't care what was happening. And then we just said, you know what, we finna cover it all up with some baby hair, and then bam, here we are on some bullshit on the damn TV. Okay. So at the end of the day, like I said, no harm, no foul. At first, I didn't see it, but since y'all was talking about it so damn much, now I can't unsee it. But moving on, friends.
I moved out of my house, okay? God told me don't resign in peace. I ain't know nothing about credit. I was putting weave on credit cards. Then be sitting up there praying to my God, asking him to come save you, and he done gave you all the tools.
Baby, not Lily done said she been praying to the same God we all been praying to, and he done gave her the whole tool shed. And she done took the tools he gave her to go buy that wig that was bought on the side, child. Man, bye, y'all.
A lot of people in the comments was like, no, when God tell you to do something, he's very clear. He gives you a very clear direction. He was. He done told you over and over and over. If you just put one foot in front of the other, I promise you, I'm going to lay the path. But it be on you.
And y'all, look, now I feel like she been arguing with God. She been having a back and forth. She been having a back and forth with her, God, and everybody else. She like, look, I ain't got no friends. God barely want to talk to me now. She like, this is getting out of hand. She like, look, he done already told you. She talking to herself. This is not for us. Sometimes it be funny because it'll be portrayed as a message to the audience when honey, we watching you argue with your damn self, okay? And ain't nothing wrong with it. Like I said, I love her to pieces. But it definitely be funny now just kind of watching the marathon and just kind of seeing what these people been doing over time because you get to see it at a repetitive rate. Before, when I was making the videos, I'm making the videos at a rate that I'm seeing each video and making each video, and time is passing. But as time passes, you're seeing other things, so you're not kind of seeing things constantly for what they are. But child, after this 6 damn days, I'm seeing these people are full of shit, okay? I love them to pieces. Like I said, I love watching them. I support their channel. I hit the like button every time I watch it. I can't comment, child, but I definitely hit the like button every time I watch it. I try to hype their videos. I love them to pieces, like I said. But when I say watching this damn marathon over this past 6 days has definitely been a key to me. Because, child, it's a key, friends. It's a key, okay? Let me see. My friend Penny Johnson said, no, they just wearing the wigs. They just wearing the wigs long and they start running ball like tires. She said they start running ball like tires, child. She like, look, the wigs ain't gonna last forever, friends. The wigs is gonna run low and you're gonna have to create some baby hairs, whether you want some baby hairs or not, okay? That is hilarious. She said running ball like tires. I'm not I am not playing with you today, Phoenix. That is hilarious. My friend Bachula says it's a family issue. It's a family issue. My friend Courtney Love is in the building, says, this is about Lily, Lord, how I fall in here. Look, ciao. Wherever you fell, have a good time. Okay, we kikiing, we having a good time. Like I always say, I enjoy these ladies, so we ain't kikiing too hard. We just having a good little friendly laugh. But at the end of the day, it's just, like I said, it's been a fun time seeing who's been doing and saying what over these past few days. So we're going to get back into the video, friends, because it's this video is pretty lengthy, but we got a few videos to get into today, and they all are kiki. So we're going to laugh, but we're going to hurry our asses up today, for sure.
Man, bye, y'all.
A lot of people in the out of tools.
Baby, not Lily done said she been praying to the same guy we all been praying to, and he done gave her the whole tool shed. And she done took the tools he gave her to go buy that wig that was bought on the side, child. Man, bye, y'all.
A lot of people in the comments say was like, no, when God tell you to do something, he's very clear. He gives you very clear direction. He was. He done told you over and over and over. If you just put one foot in front of the other, I promise you, I'm going to lay the path. But it be on you to take that direction and go forward with it. All I know is he said, don't resign at least.
Look, at this point, unless God done told her to go through the drive-thru to pick up some crunchy crab and egg rolls, baby, she don't give a damn what that man told her to do. But child, we just gonna ride it out, because that's looking like about the only option we got, okay?
Thank y'all for being true, okay? Because your girl has been going through it, and y'all been riding it out. The vlogs have been dragging, and y'all been riding it out. This is going to be a journey that I'm embarking on. You ain't gotta be and stay where you came from. I wanted a Benz, I got myself a Benz. I wanted a house, I got myself a house.
Okay, y'all, I'm gonna stop playing now, okay? Because truthfully, I really do hope that everything works out for Lewanta and that she gets her home and that she gets back on track and back on top in those. So shout out to you, boo.
And this is also good to see over time, too, because we're seeing her conquer, all the battles that she was going through over time. Like I said, I'm going to show credit when credit is due, and I'm definitely going to show love when I'm supposed to. But we've been seeing, we've definitely seen her go from, making these choices that put her in positions to creating better situations for herself and being able to come up out of that. And like I said, now seeing her with her new place, a new car, her real estate license and stuff like that is definitely good to see her be honest enough on camera to show when she's experiencing something at more of a down to earth human level, and then also show the journey while showing us the triumph as well. So it's good to see, not good to see, but it's also, it's always interesting to see the progression in their honesty and the progression in them kind of being grown enough to show who they really are and not trying to always put on a show of perfection. So it's definitely, like I said, kudos to Lily for showing us every bit of what she's showing us and not being afraid to be vulnerable on camera. That is definitely something that I appreciate about Lily. My friend Balchula says she was accomplishing some things, which I appreciate seeing the growth. Absolutely. Definitely. 100%. Definitely. And like I said, we've seen her, she's lost weight over time. So she's definitely smaller now. We've seen her, work on herself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and we're seeing some progression. So that's why I was saying the other day, throughout the marathon, I was, if you haven't been here throughout the marathon, we were touching on the other day about her friendships and kind of the people that she chooses to be around. So over time, we're seeing her, come in and out of different spaces of who she is. So over time, she's kind of going through friendships in that same way. So it's interesting to see where she's growing and where it's going to end up as far as friendships are concerned as well. Because with the growth that she has going on now, a lot of stuff that she might have been experiencing over time that we've been watching, could be things that could be either fitting or not fitting for her. But like I said, it's why we collecting the receipts so we can have this live stream that we're going to have at the end of the marathon, friends.
Because we are all praying for you. Just make sure y'all saying y'all prayers in Spanish, child, because her God don't speak no English.
They say
The Graco SmartSense bassinet automatically detects baby crying and starts soothing in.
My friend Phoenix Johnson says, I love Lily because she lives real life and shows that. Absolutely. We're watching that other people show pictures of perfection while not being able to really uphold that. You know, you showing us pictures of perfection while it's easy to poke holes in it. Child, you showing us pictures of perfection. Meanwhile, we watching the bullshit that you showing us every damn day. So I have no idea why they've been so adamant about sugarcoating shit. Like we ain't been tasting shit the whole time. But at the end of the day, we gonna watch whatever shit they throwing, because at the end, I don't give a damn how much sugar you put on it. I'm gonna watch the show that I'm actually watching, okay? I don't give a fuck the show you trying to tell me I'm watching. You're not gonna tell me I'm watching some shit I ain't watching. I'm watching exactly what I feel like I said I'm watching, which is some bullshit. So at the end of the day, like I said, I'm going
moving along to today's next
look,
topic.
Friends, I'm gonna love on everybody, but like I said, I'm not gonna act like nobody is, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna act like nobody is Donald Trump, child. I'm not gonna act like nobody is the president of the United States. His ass ain't no good either. So at the end of the day, that ain't gonna fucking work either. I can't even say that. So I just ain't gonna act like nobody is holier than thou because I enjoy watching them. You know, I enjoy watching you. I enjoy your lifestyle, but we're gonna keep a 100, child. It is what it is. Okay, we're gonna love every bit of it, but we're gonna call some shit when we see it. Okay. I'm not gonna eat the sugar and say I didn't say shit afterwards. That's all. Okay. Let me see. My friend Wonderbuck is in the building. Says, "Hey D, hey girl, I appreciate you for being in the building." And says, "Hey everybody, I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for following through. Because baby, like I said, this last leg is the kiki, friends. This last leg is the kiki. So we're gonna get back into the video. So we got 2 hours left before I got to go. Okay, we gotta go.
We are all praying for you. Just make sure y'all saying y'all prayers in Spanish, child, because you know her God don't speak no English. Moving along to today's next topic, which is Gina, Jyneen, and Corine. And baby, I don't know what's going on in this friendship, because child, one of them want to be twins and the other one barely want to be best friends.
We only Boxy twins.
Okay, and so throughout the marathon, like we've been saying, we've been keying about Gina and Jen's friendship. We've been collecting receipts and seeing who has Jen been a good friend, has Gina been a good friend, and baby, if you ain't been seeing, you better go collect your own damn receipts during the marathon, because child, we done came to some conclusions. By the finale, we done came to some conclusions, and we keep keying about this wig situation. So when we said somebody was starting to get agitated about somebody in these damn wigs, this was the video when it definitely started getting to the point where we can't take it no more. Okay, we about sick and damn tired of her buying the fucking same wigs I'm buying. So like I said the other day when we was talking about her buying the wigs and they twins and all that stuff, Jen and Gina have definitely had an interesting dynamic. We've been watching them go video for video, but like I said, when we're watching it as days goes on, we're kind of forgetting about the stuff that we saw prior. So this marathon has allowed us to see things back to back to kind of see how people are behaving and responding to people. And this wig situation, child, when I say the wig situation is a kiki, we're going to start the wig situation all the way from the beginning, because baby, twins, this is the understand. These people are funny, child. These people are funny. But like I said, we're going to get into it because we ain't got all damn day. I'm going to talk too much and I can't do that, okay? Let me see. My friend Wonderbug says, yep, their friendship is weird. I remember when Gina said that too. Baby, it got weirder, okay? It got weirder and weirder. And I'm not saying they don't love each other. I think they love each other to pieces. But, you know, sometimes a motherfucker will get on your nerves and you don't know how to say it to them, okay? And like I said, we're seeing over the marathon how people have been maneuvering. So we're kind of seeing the friendship being super one-sided. But we're going to get into all the kikis. My friend says, doing good, boo. Hope you are too. Absolutely. I'm in here having a good time with y'all, so I'm having a blast today. Okay, friend. My friend Phoenix Johnson says Jenny gave her a lot of those wigs. She didn't have a problem until Jen started blowing up. Look, now all of a sudden, because everybody's seeing us wearing these damn wigs together, it's a problem. Okay, now it's the issue. Okay, my friend Sonia Sears in the building. Hey, friend, I appreciate you for being in here. You already know. Look, friend, I done already told my friends I'm on the edge today. So if my friend Truck Bay come in here, drag her ass up out of here, okay? I'm on the edge and I can't take it. I can't deal with it today, friends. I don't have the time and I don't have the patience, okay? So if Truck Bay come in here, get her up out of here before we fight, okay? Because today I ain't got the time, okay? But we're going to get back into it, friends. We're going to get back into the kikis.
Gina, Jyneen, praying for you. Just make sure y'all saying y'all prayers in Spanish, child, because you know her God don't speak no English. Moving along to today's next topic, which is Gina, Jyneen, and Corine. And baby, I don't know what's going on in this friendship, because child, one of them want to be twins and the other one barely want to be best friends.
We only
Boxy twins.
but we might just be
Boxy twins. Boxy twins. Boxy twins.
I'm still debating on which style I'm gonna get. I have a list of hairstyles that I have in my phone, and the first one was a bob. The next one is half up, half down with wand curls. And crazy enough, Jennifer got her hair done like that last week. Hair on Gina's wig. And what's crazy is me and Jennifer might have the same hairstyle. I don't know. She got her hair done today, and she posted on her Instagram story, and I'm like, is that my same hairstyle?
Okay, now y'all tell me how y'all feel about the fact that if you were wearing a signature hairstyle and your friend, so my motherfucker, the question is, look, I'm gonna break the whole thing down. No, child, the question is Gina weird for feeling some type of way that Jen keep on wearing the wigs that she's wearing? Or is Jen weird for wearing the goddamn wigs that Gina is wearing without calling Gina and saying she finna wear the wig she wearing? That's my question, okay? I was gonna go on a whole spiel. The question is simple. Is Gina crazy for being upset that her friend is copying her wig style? Even though, like I said, throughout the marathon, friend, over the past 6 days, we've been seeing Gina been copying everybody else. And like I said, copying is neither here nor there. Everybody copies somebody. But we've definitely been seeing, Gina kind of piggyback off of other people's style. So is Gina crazy for being upset about the fact that Jen, her best friend, is quote unquote copying her? Or is Jen crazy for buying these damn wigs and not telling Gina she finna wear the same wig she wearing? Because I feel like they both a little crazy. To be honest, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Gina, as a friend, I understand where she's coming from. We're like, damn, okay, well, can I wear a wig without you wearing it? Can I wear something without you wearing it? You can sometimes you want to have your own individuality. So I understand that. But then, I also understand Jen being inspired as well. But, I understand, like I said, kind of being confused. Like, well, if you was gonna buy the wig, you couldn't have called me so I could have worn another wig. So now we just gonna go everywhere with the same damn wig on. It's crazy to me too. Okay, so y'all let me know what y'all think. But I definitely thought that was funny. My friend, sorry y'all, I thought that was really funny. That definitely was a kiki to me. My friend Wonderbud says the eye roll and the scrunched up faces, look, was definitely given, I'm tired of you in my fucking wigs all the time, okay? It was definitely given if you wear another one of my, and she's saying all this on camera, friends. It's not even like she let the audience call that out and we say something. She clearly has a plain disdain for this whole situation on camera. So, of course, we gonna kiki about it because you giving it to us. You giving it to us, friend. And I don't know if y'all, well, I'm sure a lot of y'all did catch Jen's response video to Gina getting married, where she was saying they can't get upset. She's realizing that they can't get upset because a lot of the stuff that the reaction channels are saying are based on, sorry, y'all, I have to keep clearing my throat. I done told y'all I went to that damn dentist. Look, I'm finna, every time I refer to the dentist, I'm gonna get serious. Okay? So ain't no laughing in the damn comment section because now I'm mad again. She done came in here, she done fucked my mouth up, and now I'm pissed off again. Okay? But back to the Kiki, friends, before I get over the edge and throw one of these bitches over, okay? Back to the Kiki. So like I said, it's definitely just, it's interesting to see all this stuff going on. But honey, child, like I said, it's just how you bringing it to us. And like I said, Jen brought it to her response video to the engagement or the marriage thing, where she was saying, we are giving a lot of this stuff to the channels, so we can't even be mad about some of the stuff we're seeing because some of it low-key is funny because we are giving it to them. So this is, you done gave us the scrunched up face in the comments that you done made about how you feel about these wigs, okay? Not us. Let me see. My friend Balchula says both look crazy. She said both look crazy, but I'm bald by choice. She said, look, I don't like none of it. I don't like neither one of the damn people in the wig, so I wouldn't give a damn what they got on their head, okay? And you know what? That's, for me, I feel like I love the fact that you said bald by choice, and even if you ain't, at the end of the day, I love the fact that people are not afraid to be their authentic selves. At the end of the day, we're all about to look just the fuck alike. If we wear another fucking wig, get another fucking nose job, get another BBL, get another goddamn lip injection, get some more goddamn eyelashes, get some more goddamn tanner, get some more goddamn titties and ass, get some more. Speaking of titties, honey, first of all, this is part of the problem. look, we finna get serious again because this is part of the problem. This is why I was irritated this morning too, because I done came in there and got some shit done to my teeth. Meanwhile, this lady done rested her soft ass titties on the side of my face for the whole hour I was in there. I'm supposed to be getting my teeth fixed, okay? I don't understand why. I don't understand why your whole situation is on the side of my face. Okay, luckily it was soft, so it was kind of making me sleepy, but still, damn, this is not what I'm even in the dentist for. So she already came in there, teetering the fence and pissed me the fuck off. Then came in there and put her goddamn titties all over my face. So it was just a mess this morning, y'all. It was just a mess. But like I said, I'm back here with my friends, so we able to laugh about it. But this morning wasn't shit funny. Wasn't shit funny this morning, child. Wasn't shit funny till about 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock is when shit started getting okay, but before that, it was shaky, friends. It was shaky, okay? So let me read some of the word comments before I press play on this video again. My friend Warner Buck says, I would feel some way if I see someone doing everything I do. However, Gina needs to not trip because she copies others, and I'm sure Jen knows this. They're besties. That's why I thought, that's what I said, okay, so is she crazy because that's her bestie and they kind of, they're similar in that way, or is Jen crazy for not letting her know she finna do all this? Let me see. My friend Sonia C says, I mean, me and my bestie did that on purpose. So yeah, there's a time and a place where you gonna call each other and say, hey, I'm finna do this. And then it's a time and a place where you finna show up on her ass with her damn wig on 5 vacations in a row. So so that's what it seemed like Gina was starting to feel like, you ain't even telling me about this shit. You just showing up on me with my shit on, okay? My friend Phoenix Johnson says, they get the same wig promotions. Nobody can really be mad. They're all getting the same free wigs. That's it. Hey, look, you definitely can't argue with that. You definitely cannot argue with that. If you put your friend in a position and now she's able to get the same things you getting, you can't scrunch your face up and get mad at that because, hey, now it's starting to look like who jealous of who. Okay, look. And then Nicole, that's jealous of the saying at the end of the day. Are you upset that your friend done got these same promotions and same open doors as you do now? Like I said, I don't know nothing to be factual, but that could be a thing. My friend Balchula, of course, my friend Balchula says, thank you, friend. I appreciate that. You are definitely welcome. I love individuality and I love beautiful Black women. And like I said, I feel like the more individual we are, the more we can kind of start seeing beauty for what it is instead of having this standardized thought of what we think beautiful is all the time. My cousin Denny Moss is in the building, says, hey, boo, I appreciate you. She said, in the bushes. That is okay, friend. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much for falling in for the last leg of the marathon because today, the shit is hitting the fan, okay? Today, the shit is hitting the fan, friends. Let me see. My friend Phoenix Johnson says, calm down, D. Don't hurt nobody until we get your bail money. Look, and I'm gonna have to do a live stream for the next 10 damn weeks in order for me to get some bail money, okay? Because when I say choking it in, this might give me some real time. It might get me for real, okay? They might have me for real stuck in that place. So I definitely can't be messing around with that lady. But for sure, I'm gonna ask. I need to figure this situation out because this ain't gonna cut it. This is not gonna cut it. And them titties ain't gonna cut it on my face every time either. So how is this gonna work? We got to figure something else out because I didn't go in there for that. I just did not go in there for that, friends. I'm sorry. This don't have nothing to do with what we were supposed to be talking about, but I had to come in here. I had to tell somebody how I was feeling this morning about the shit that was happening to me, okay? Let me see. My friend, so my friend Peter Johnson says, yes, child, calm down. Okay, friend, I'm calm, and we back to the bullshit, friends. We are back to the bullshit. So I'm going to rewind it a little bit so we can get back into this wig kiki, because like I said, the rest of this video is a mess, child.
She got her hair done today, and she posted on her Instagram story, and I'm like, is that my son's hairstyle?
Why are you in so much competition with me?
I'm like, I know you did not get the hairstyle that I told you I'm getting. It's another hairstyle that I really want, but I'm keeping that to myself because I don't want, I don't want anybody to pop up with my hairstyle. I want to be like, this is something that I thought of in my head. Okay. Bitch, don't burn yourself.
And shady, child, because how you gonna say I'm just gonna keep it to myself because I don't want nobody to pop up with my hairstyle like we think another bitch is gonna pop up with your hairstyle. We know who you talking about. You've been talking about your goddamn best friend copying your hairstyle for 6 weeks, friend. We know who you talking about. It ain't no hiding this, okay? There is no hiding the fact that you talking about damn Jen, okay? But look, child, this is like I said, I'm gonna keep reiterating. This is what this marathon is for because we're gonna find out who been fucking around in these friendships. And child, at the end of the day, I don't even think we finna finish the damn marathon without saying Gina been fucking around in these friendships, okay? A Kiki is a Kiki. Like I said, I think they're wonderful people, and I think they have a nice friendship. But when I say we ain't gonna call this shit what they've been showing us as the best friendship, we not just gonna call this what they've been showing us, okay? We gonna call this what the fuck we want to call this, okay? We gonna call this what we've been seeing, not what y'all been saying, friends. That's it. That's it.
Why are you in so much competition with me?
I'm like, I know you did not get the hairstyle that I told you I'm getting. It's another hairstyle that I really want, but I'm keeping that to myself because I don't want, I don't want anybody to pop up with my hairstyle. I want to be like, like this is something that I thought of in my head. Okay. Bitch, don't burn yourself. Oh, can y'all imagine if I wore my wig where my actual hairline is?
That big ass head. Look at your hairline. You will never find blom, 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 a hairline like mine.
Baby, Gina will be perfectly okay as long as she keep bumping them bangs and burning that forehead and driving that hairline to the middle of the goddamn desert. Child, Jennifer ass ain't gonna follow not a damn thing else Gina got planned, okay? Now moving along too, I know the saying is there's two sides to a story.
Now that's also interesting to me that as we've been seeing over the marathon, child, we've been threatened for face card and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? She done cut somebody out. She done look, the other day she just said, bitch, I'm gaining weight because I want to get some more ass. Okay, so we done got cussed out about you wanting some more ass. We done got cussed out about face card. We done got cussed out about a whole lot of things. We done got cussed out about a whole lot of things, okay? But at the end of the day, these people are not being authentic enough to come on camera as themselves. And then, yes, she'll come on and she'll say, like, okay, my hairline is back here and things, and be honest about things like that. But be your authentic self sometimes. Come on, be who you are. She always says, well, I want to wear a natural ponytail and I want to do this and that. When she had the braids, I feel like that, like I said before, I feel like that gave her a more youthful look. But I feel like these ladies be so afraid to come on camera as their true authentic self. But then they've gotten so caught up in what they've done to themselves that they forget that they're battling within instead of battling the audience. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they be forgetting they arguing with their goddamn selves instead of arguing with us. Because you talking about show your face, show your body. You probably look like this and you probably look like that. Meanwhile, you don't even look like what the fuck you looking like. So it just is kind of like, stop worrying about us over here and just figure out what you got going on over there. No harm, no foul. Like I said, they look great now. They look great before. But I feel like they be so afraid of themselves. They're so afraid of who they really, really are that they have to put on such a big show and then come on here and battle average, everyday people who are okay with themselves. Like my friend Bald Chula just said, I'm bald by choice. And like I said, even if you aren't, you're authentic enough to be okay to go outside like that. So they'd rather kind of argue with people who are comfortable in their own skin than to kind of look within and say, well, damn, I wish I would be comfortable going outside like that. I wish I was comfortable going outside without my wig on. I wish I was comfortable, walking around with my natural body without my nose, without all these things done. So at the end of the day, it just becomes like a battle with the audience, but you're really battling yourself. So that's why sometimes it's interesting to me that we be getting called so many damn names when low key, I feel like this is how you was feeling about yourself and this is how you got to where you are now. If that makes any sense. This is why you done did all the shit you done did for yourself. Because this is how you was feeling about you, sweetheart. This ain't how the fuck you feeling about me. Because you can barely even see some of these people. A lot of these people in the comments and in the comment section and stuff just be avatars. Or, their letter is just a letter. So you can't see everybody. So it's interesting to have a battle with people that you can't see when you was battling with what you saw in yourself. And that's just honesty on honesty. Okay. My friend Miss Tiff says, I'm dead, child. My friend Blossom Souls in the building says, I'm sorry, says you can tell they're not comfortable with themselves because all of the filters. Right. And then so we getting surgery on surgery, then filter on top of the surgery. And like I said, do what you please, do what makes you comfortable, but you got to stop arguing with the people in the comment section because, child, what the hell are we arguing about? Argue with the person that you're looking at in the damn mirror because that's who you have that is who you have a problem with, okay? It can't be me. You can't even, how the fuck you gonna have a problem with me? I'm all the way over here. You gotta have a problem with the person in the mirror because you keep changing her ass. Every time you see her, you want to do some shit to her. You know what I'm saying? Every time you see her, you want to snatch your fucking wig off. You want to snatch her fucking nose off. You want to snatch her lips off. You want to change her ass. You want to strip her titties off. So every time you see the bitch in the mirror, you want to cut her up. But you can't be worried about us in the comment section. You got to battle with the person in the mirror. You can't get to me if you still got the knife in your hand looking at yourself. That's the part we got to get to first. And I'm not being funny, friends. You know, like I said, when I get real, I get real. When we get the digging, we gonna dig, and we gonna dig up some ass, and we gonna get to the bottom of some shit. So at the end of the day, it just be for real. We gotta stop talking about what's down the street and around the corner while we fucking up what's in the mirror. That's all. You know what I'm saying? That's just the realest shit. Let me see. My friend Miss Tip, thank you for being in the building. Says like the live, y'all. I appreciate you, Miss Tip, for letting everybody know to like the live. If you're in here today and you enjoying the Kiki, make sure you hit that like button. And thank you, like I said, to my friend Miss Tip for reminding everybody of that. I truly appreciate that. Says spent all the money on your body, but still using free filters. It's crazy, child. Look, still having a problem with what you're seeing, while having a problem with us too. That don't count. Our problem with us is, your problem with us is null and void. Your problem with us don't matter, okay? You can't even cash that check, because where the fuck you taking it to? You got to cash your check first. That's it, and that's all, okay? But we're going to get back to this one-sided friendship. As y'all see on the screen, these videos are about 2 years old, and we're talking about one-sided friendships 2 years ago, and now you see present day, our friends still didn't tell our bestie about a marriage. So one-sided friendship, or are we tripping? I think we're seeing shit for what it is. So we're going to go ahead and rewind and get back to the mess, child. Get back to the Kiki.
She keep bumping them bangs and burning that forehead and driving that hairline to the middle of the goddamn desert. Child, Jennifer ass ain't gonna follow not a damn thing else Gina got planned, okay? Now, moving along, too, I know the saying is there's two sides to a story, but baby, it's starting to look like it's only one side to this friendship.
Jennifer just came and brought me food. So before her family even cut into it, she let me cut into everything and make myself a plate.
Fuck the family.
Before she even brought it to her mom's house, she brought it to my house.
Now, look here. You gonna stop that Thanksgiving turkey by your friend's house before you bring that shit over here if you want to. And I'm gonna have a slice of all three of y'all asses about time you get here.
I will drag that hoe if y'all business with the style.
Look what Jennifer just did, y'all. Good morning. It's your nose anniversary. She would remember because she flew in to take care of me for 2 days.
And from what it looks like, the one-sided friendships go.
Ain't that about a bitch? I'm saying, like, ain't that about a bitch? This lady done flew in to take care of your ass for your noseversary or whatever the hell the nose situation, the nose gate, like my friend said, the wig gate. Child, she done flew in to help you with the nose situation. She done brought you to Thanksgiving. Now, when I say Thanksgiving would have been all fucked up, and not even by her stopping that goddamn Thanksgiving turkey by her friend's house. Thanksgiving would have been fucked up by me by the time I found out you done stopped that goddamn turkey by your friend's house. Because who the fuck is she? How the fuck you gonna stop the turkey by Janet Jackson, Beyonce house? Look, y'all, she done said, who the hell she said she looked like the other day? Janet Jackson, Beyonce, Keisha, light-skinned Keisha house. Before you done brought this shit over to your family. Hell no. Hell no. Beyonce, Janet Jackson, Keisha, whatever the hell she done call herself the other day, is not going to get the Thanksgiving nothing before the family get the Thanksgiving, whatever the fuck it was, okay? Absolutely not. Then, like I said, flying out to nowhere for your friend that wouldn't even tell you that she is getting engaged to this man is nuts. Hold on, y'all. Look, I done got so damn mad, I done flipped this shit off the table. I done told y'all I'm on the edge. Hold on, friends. So yes, that's what I just feel like is just like collecting receipts and seeing who's been doing what. Because how the fuck you get the Thanksgiving turkey and she couldn't even get a heads up on the trip that y'all went to 2 weeks before to tell her that she was married to this man? You don't look. I was gonna say it is what it is. We're gonna get to that part of the marathon too, but she done gave up. She done flashed the coochie to this lady and all these things, and they supposed to be having fun and having a great kiki on this vacation before we even got to the point where you sat me down with all these people and told me in front of all these people that you was married. Now do as you please. But we listening to her admit how good of a friend this woman has been to her. This shit is low-key fucked up. You know, I'm like, we sitting here geeking, and this is supposed to be a good time. But I'm like, the more and more we watch, I'm starting to feel like this might be a little fucked up, okay? If I realized and I went back on this shit, like I said before, while we're watching the stuff and they're moving on with time, we're seeing things, but we're not seeing things over and over and over. Right now with the marathon, we're seeing back to back how she's been treating her. And after all this, I'm starting to feel like damn, you are not that good of a damn friend. As much as, like I said, as much as we've been kicking, I'm starting to kind of feel like, what the fuck is going on, friend? Damn, you know what I'm saying? Are we trying? Are we not trying? And that's why I said sometimes I feel like these people get such big egos that they're looking for flunkies and not friends. they're looking for somebody to hold them up and not stand by them. You know, I feel like sometimes we're looking for a group of groupies and not a group of friends, a group of girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Y'all just let me know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I could, like I said, I made the videos. I've been watching the marathon. I could be biased just because, you know, I'm the one preparing the content. But y'all be honest with me and let me know what you think in the comment section, because like I said, I'm not trying to persuade anybody to think what I think or say what I'm saying or anything like that. But I feel like over time, like I said, as we're seeing these things happen back to back, I feel like there's a very big lack of consideration in this area. And I feel like it's getting a little crazy, friends. It's getting a little crazy. Let me see. Sorry, my friend Wonderbug says, right, D, and then why Gina tell the camera weird? Yeah, telling us for no reason. If that's how you felt, talk to your friend about it. My friend Balchula says, sounds like Jen was overextending herself in their friendship. Definitely sounded like, child. That's why I was saying the other day, it was sounding like Jen was like her side piece. You know what I'm saying? And it sounded like when Wizard Kelly came along, she had to cut her side piece off. Like, Jen had to go. You know, like, you can't tell her about us getting married. That's not her business. This is between us. It feels like all that shit came from him, because this was your road dog. This was your everyday. This was your right hand. Every goddamn, you know, everything was Jen. Anything, I gotta go to Jen, you know. So it went from that to all of a sudden, this is our business. It's nobody's business. Everybody's gonna have an opinion and all these things. So that's why I'm like, it definitely is starting to feel like it's one-sided. It's one-sided. We can't call it nothing else, friends. It definitely just is one-sided. And Jen was overextending herself, and I'm not even sure if she saw that the energy wasn't being reciprocated. I'm not sure if she didn't see that the energy wasn't being reciprocated. And like I said, we always touch on therapy and reality with D. I believe we touched on that in a previous one, but that's another thing when we're watching, and that's what I said about Lily the other day, where we're watching some of these people overextend themselves to certain people and then kind of watch them people mishandle them and see that those people are, you know, willing to do and willing to go to bat for them. So they kind of mishandle them, not maybe purposely, but in a way where they're like, I know I got her. I know she'll be here. I know she's going to take this. I know she'll let me say this to her. So shit like that is what I'm saying, where I feel like I said, with Ray and Lily, where I'm saying right now with Gina and Jen, I feel like we're watching these people know that Gina knows that Jen is going to be her right hand. Gina knows that Jen is going to not fall in line, but she's going to do for her in any situation, in any scenario. And then we know with Ray and Lily, we know the same thing. If y'all don't know who Ray is, we're talking about Tay Chow. But where we've been seeing Lily kind of being put in scenarios and situations where she's being spoken to crazy. She's being, you know what I'm saying? She's being mishandled. And then it's kind of like, but I don't want to let this friend go. And then we're watching kind of Ray move in a way where Six and Lily and a lot of the other people we've been seeing come around and fall back have kind of been finagled in a way of like, but I know she's going to be here for me. I know Six is not going to leave. I know Lily is not going to leave. And then we fuck around and see Six wasn't taking this shit no more. But then we have friends, you know, like I said, Tay friend came in the chat last time and said, oh, well, I can't wait for her to come and spill the tea on what really happened because y'all got a lot to say and y'all don't know nothing. We know what she been showing us. We only know what she been showing us. We cannot have a story about anything that we don't know. So you cannot come over here and be upset with us to defend your friend when we only see how she treats people. That's it. So at the end of the day, this is the same thing that we're talking about with Gina, which is we don't know anything besides what we've been seeing. And you can't be upset with us. And that's what I said. Jen finally admitted in her little, kind of reaction to Gina getting married, where she said, we can't be upset that they're seeing what they're seeing and they're responding to it. Porchia said the same thing. Child, Porchia and Jen both ended up saying they thought some of the shit was funny. So at the end of the day, it just is what it is. We're watching these people mishandle their friends and then kind of telling the audience like, oh, you got so much to say about our friendships. Well, my motherfucking friends don't treat me like that, okay? My friends just don't act like that. I don't know what else to call this shit. I don't know what else to call this shit at damn near 40 years old besides some bullshit, because this ain't what the fuck I call a friendship. And that's just me being honest. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm going off on a tangent, but I'm gonna bring it right back. Sorry. Let me see. My friend Balchula says, but people that have good intentions, it's easy to get taken advantage of. Absolutely. And it seems you can tell who has a pure, now I'm not saying that the other ladies don't have a pure heart, but who's really, really down and loyal for the friendship. And you can kind of see who's just kind of been in a position so long they've been riding the wave. My friend Shauna Queen B says she always buys her cheap gifts. Absolutely, and always last minute. But we see Jen go all out all the time to make sure that she's doing what she needs to do for her. My friend Wonderbug says Gina definitely ain't trying to be a true friend, especially when she got a ring that didn't fit her bestie. Child, look, and I felt like she got that last minute too. I felt like all the gifts be last minute. My friend S Boy says I felt the friendship was going down as well. The way Gina didn't consider Jen's birthday and did everything last minute. And did it all last minute. No thought into the gifts. No, she gave Jen a ring last year. Definitely gave her. Okay, so another thing, I don't know how long everybody has been watching her channel, but there was a year that Jen put together a whole scavenger hunt for her birthday. She put together a whole scavenger hunt for Gina's birthday, and then that same year, Gina was still considering whatever gift she was going to buy her last minute, whatever gift she was going to buy Jen last minute, even though Jen had put together a whole scavenger hunt, and within that scavenger hunt, I believe there was like a photo shoot, and there were so many things, and then one of the things didn't work out, so Jen was really, really kind of flustered because she's like, oh no, I really wanted this to work. And then throughout the marathon, as we saw last week in the marathon, when Gina turned 42, Jen got Gina a gift every 42 minutes. A lot of the gifts were money. A lot of the gifts were things that were very expensive. And again, we're seeing Gina Jen a ring again. So we're just seeing stuff not being reciprocated. Let me see. My friend Karen Hammonds is in the building. And my friend Karen Hammond's grandma is in the building. Says, I believe Jen is truly hurt right now. I definitely believe she's hurt. And I feel like when she said she's going to fall back, I feel like that's exactly what the fuck she needs to do. Respectfully. I definitely feel like once somebody shows you who they are, you got to be who the fuck you showed me you was. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? You have to be that person. You can't show me who you are and then want me to be the same person I was being because you showed me not to be that way to you. You know what I'm saying? Once you show people how to treat you, you have to allow them to treat you that way and be okay with that. But I feel like, to an extent, I feel like Gina is using her husband as a guard of not being hurt. Now, y'all let me know y'all let me know what y'all think about that. I feel like Gina is using her husband as a mask of not being hurt about Jen being hurt. I know she's hurt that she hurt her friend. I know that she has to be hurt that she hurt her friend. And I don't want anybody to come in here and feel like we're overbearingly prying in these people's business, because it's really not about their business. It's about overall behavior as adults. So it's not necessarily about these people specifically. It's about behavior and the shit that people be doing. So as an adult, I know that you would have to be hurt that you know that you hurt somebody that you love, but being in a situation where you're going through your blissful moment, you're going to wear that bliss as your mask. You know, you're going to wear that bliss as your jacket because you don't necessarily want to deal with the fact that you know you hurt your friend. You don't necessarily want to deal with the fact that you know you hurt somebody that you love. So I feel like kind of that's what we're seeing. She knows that she hurt her, and I feel like it hurts her that she hurt her, but she can't really deal with that right now because she's dealing with, you know, the marriage and the move-in and all those things. So I feel like that's what we're seeing on camera, and we're kind of seeing Jen have to just move on. We're seeing Jen just have to kind of move on with her time, and that sucks because, like I said, these people have had a really solid friendship over the time we've been watching this marathon. And so, like I said, anybody that hasn't been watching the marathon, pick up on these receipts, because when we do this live stream, we're going to talk about all this stuff. We're going to show all the receipts that we're going to talk about all the receipts that we have. So, like I said, we figured out who told who was married first as far as Gina and Porchia. We know who uncovered whose secret first. So we know somebody ain't as messed up as we thought they were. We're seeing what's happening in these friendships with Tay and Lily and B and Gina and Tootie and Jen and all these people. So we're catching up on everything so that we can kind of, like I said, be honest. I like to make sure that like I said, the content is about the ladies, but it's more so to kind of make everybody kind of see as adults the behavior that we're watching from the ladies and line your shit up as well. You know what I'm saying? Not that everybody is, you know, messed up, but we all have areas where we can improve. And if you see yourself in some of these people, as far as some of the shit they're doing, you have an opportunity to fix it. You know, if you're seeing that you might be doing what she did and, hey, I might have hid something from my friend and I might have hurt my friend, but I don't know how to address it. This is why we're watching this shit. We're not watching this stuff just to be entertained. We're watching this shit to learn and grow as adult women as well. All this shit is fun and it's funny, but if you walk away from this shit just as fucked up as you were when you started watching this shit, you just as crazy as these motherfuckers we watching, okay? And that's just the goddamn bottom line. I told y'all I'm on the edge, so everybody is in trouble, goddamn it. Everybody can get it today, okay? Everybody is fucked up. Me too, child, okay? Me too. I'm gonna get back to these damn comments because y'all know my ass is crazy. Let me see. Look, before I start talking too damn much, I done told y'all we got 2 hours in here. It's 2:37, child. I gotta get the fuck up out of here by 4:15. I gotta be quiet, child. We gotta get through these videos. Let me see. My friend, sorry, y'all. My friend, Cream794 says when Gina was doing Kenny, Jen had comments about Gina being preoccupied. Oh, when Gina was, maybe you said dating Kenny. Jen made comments about Gina being preoccupied. It was in one of her blogs. Okay, so yeah, it seems like she definitely gets preoccupied. And then, like I said, the other day that we mentioned on the previous part of the marathon, I believe that was Friday or Thursday's part of the marathon, where we said she mentioned last time, okay, I don't want you drinking out of my straw because you have a man now. So it definitely feels like Jen vocalizes and she verbalizes when she feels like there's a shift in their friendship. And that's why I felt like, I was, not proud of her. I don't know. I can't say I'm so proud of her. Like I'm her fucking mother. But at the end of the day, as somebody who's watching from the audience, it was good to see her speak up for herself in that reaction to Gina getting married and say she was uncomfortable, because otherwise it was going to look exactly how the fuck it's been looking, which is you allowing your friend to fuck you over and make you look like something on camera, and you just handling and dealing with it and moving on, and then buying her more shit, and then, being a good friend again after we done seen some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So it was good to see her kind of speak her piece in that way and say, hey, you know what? No, I don't feel good about that. I know where I stand with this person now. At the end of the day, I'm going to stay where she wants me to stay at, in the place she wants me to be at. And then, like I said, if you guys are reacting to this stuff, I can't even be mad that you choose to react to it, because this is what the fuck she chose y'all to show y'all. So that's just, that's just honesty. And I like to see the fact that she was honest in that moment. My friend Phoenix Johnson says sometimes you don't want to admit when your best friend switches up on you, and also says if you notice, sorry, hold on, y'all. And also says if you notice, Gina even stopped inviting Jen to kids' stuff. I just feel like there's definitely been a shift of how much we've been seeing them around each other and how much we've been hearing them say each other's name as well. My friend Cream794 says Jen probably said something slick to Gina's husband. Jen didn't see Gina falling for the okie doke. Definitely. I feel like she probably has vocalized things and said things to them, and she knows to keep them apart. Just like we spoke on last week when we were saying, why haven't we seen Keno and Fitz around, and how come every time she goes to New York, we're not seeing Keno and Fitz? I feel like it's because she knows who to keep away from who. I feel like she knows like the safe zones and the uncomfortable zones, and who's gonna, teeter the fence of making somebody uncomfortable and who's not. And I don't feel like Jen is one to kind of bite her tongue if she has something to say as far as that stuff is concerned. Let me see. My friend April BTV is in the building. I appreciate you for following through, and thank you for chiming in the chat. Says 100. My friend Angie Durden is in the building. Says, I think Gina mad that Jen is getting more play than her on her channel. She don't be getting bashed like Gina does. I feel like Jen comes at her content a lot more, mature and gracefully. Jen is still fun and funny, but she definitely comes at things, from just a more mature, graceful standpoint. And I'm not saying that, Gina is immature. I just feel like she likes to give the young girl style content, which makes it come across as immature a lot of the time. But I feel like she's a lot more intelligent than she puts on. I feel like a lot of this stuff is just for show, for sure. Just because I feel like, she knows she gets attention for it, so she enjoys that. My friend Denny Ma said, yes, Gina don't deserve Jen, or maybe she does. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like one person allowing somebody to do something. And I feel like this probably would have continued if it might not have happened on camera. I feel like the fact that it happened on camera, because it's not like this is new. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there has to be a lot of situations where she might feel like she wasn't being a good friend to her. So I feel like this happening on camera and on such a social platform, knowing that there are going to be so many opinions, she literally got a chance to see it how we saw it. So a lot of stuff she might not have seen because a lot of people weren't, telling her what they saw. So she didn't have a whole audience of people saying, hey, look at how your friend's treating you. But now that it's on a public platform, I think she got a chance to see what people have been saying. And really at that moment was kind of like, well, damn, I can't even fight with these people. You know what I'm saying? How I'm going to get out here and tussle with people about, what they've been saying when look at how you just did me in front of these fucking people you were supposed to be protecting me from, or we were supposed to be protecting each other from as friends. My friend Denima said Jen is just a great friend. Absolutely. My friend No Name is in the building, says Jen has done more for her than her husband. She done more than Wizard Kelly, so goddamn far as will be seen, child. That is for damn sure. Jen done been a better man than Wizard Kelly ever been so far, friends. Let me see. My friend is funny for that. My friend no name is sick for that comment. My friend Sonia C says, I would cherish a friend like Jen. Look, Jen is up for grabs. So anybody looking for a friend, go grab Jen because we all know she a good friend. My friend Lego Bricks is in the building, says, hey, cousins, I appreciate you for being in the building, Lego Bricks. Thank you for spending your time over here with us because you know we a mess, friend, but we got to hurry up today. I done talked our asses off. We got like an hour and 30 minutes left. Let me see. My friend Lego Bricks says, I believe that she seemed like that type of person even when she was with oh boy. Let me see. And also says, oh no, I'm watching this shit for entertainment. These mofos too old to be going through ish like this. Absolutely, yeah, it has to be just for entertainment purposes, but we definitely can't be looking up to these people as far as, and I feel like they use money as a shield a lot of times to shield the behavior. You know what I'm saying? We heard Clayton say the other day, like, oh yeah, you know, they might be able to call me a baby mama, but they can't say I'm broke. That's not the fucking point, okay? That is not the point. I think we're missing the point here. We're missing the point. We're knocking on the wrong person's door, okay? We in the wrong building. We at the wrong fucking store. We doing the wrong shit. Everybody pay attention, okay? But that's what I'm saying. I feel like the money is a shield. All these things they use as a shield to kind of to kind of mask the fact that so they don't have to say that they're unhappy like the fucking rest of the people in the world. You know what I'm saying? Not unhappy, but so they don't have to be put on the same earthly platform that the rest of us are on. You know, they don't want to admit that they have to experience emotions in life just like everybody else, despite the fucking money. I don't give a fuck if you had $2 billion goddamn dollars. You got feelings. You know what I'm saying? You got a heart. You know when a motherfucker is lying to you. You know that hurt your goddamn feelings. You know what I'm saying? You know when your friend ain't a good feeling. I bet you that shit hurt. You know that you lied to your fucking friend and she mad at you. I bet you that shit hurt. I wouldn't give a fuck how much money you got in your pocket. You got feelings, motherfucker. That's it. So it's always interesting to me that we gonna wear this money as a goddamn jacket, like it ain't the fucking summertime. You got to come up out that bitch, baby. It's hot. You got to come up out that goddamn jacket and the wigs at some point. It's burning the fuck up. It's over 100 degrees out here. Ain't no way you finna keep coming over here wearing these goddamn jackets every day and we not finna peel off the layers and see what the fuck y'all got going on. Money ain't the world. Money don't make this motherfucker. And at the end of the day, that's where we're watching the internet have the game fucked up right there. As soon as you start talking about money, that's where you got the game fucked up because we talking about your character, your emotions, and your lying ass, okay? Why the fuck we keep talking about money? I don't know why the fuck we keep talking about money because you know what? It don't require a goddamn dollar to be honest, motherfucker. It don't require a goddamn dollar to be loyal, motherfucker. It don't cost a goddamn dollar to be solid, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm not calling these people bitches. When I start talking, and I told y'all I'm on the edge, okay? So at the end of the day, I'm just saying character is character. When I say, like I said, I'm making a broad statement. I'm not talking about the content creators. I'm talking about character. I'm talking about the shit they're showing us, not them as individuals. I'm talking about their character, not them as individuals. So don't nobody come here and feel like I'm like, look, Dina lost her mind today. She calling me because I'm not doing that. I'm just talking. But at the end of the day, we got to stop. We got to stop and stop acting like, you know what I'm saying? We got to stop letting them throw us this shit show ass party and then eat this shit up like we stupid bitches. We're not stupid. We're watching this to be entertained. And if you're not going to watch this and be entertained and you're going to watch this shit to be on these people's team, you got to get the fuck up out of here, okay? You got to get the fuck up out of here because we never going to do that. We're never going to do that. We're never choosing a team because we like somebody's content so much. We got to fall through on character every goddamn time when we over here. That's it. That's all. Let me see. Look, y'all, I done went off on a tangent. Back to this shit because we don't have the fucking time. Every time I start talking to goddamn much, say, D, we only got till 4 o'clock, okay? Tell me, okay? Tell me, friends. Stop me. Don't be afraid to tell me we got to go, D. We got to go. We only got about an hour and 15 minutes before we got to go. My friend, Lamar Rhodes in the building says, what's up, D? Hey, chat. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you for being in the building. I appreciate you. My friend, sorry, y'all, let me scroll down because I done talk so damn much. I don't know what's in the chat. My friend Gemini Val is in the building, says, Gina is definitely using her husband to mask her hurt. Gina doesn't look happy to push out her videos. She's just giving anything in her hour-long blogs, looking as miserable as Pepe. Now, look, definitely the past few blogs have just been kind of looking like content, just looking like content to push out. So that's why I said last week during the marathon, I said it's going to be interesting to see how these blogs start being when they move in. When she move in with Wizard Kelly and we get this nigga from the neck down every single vlog, baby, I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen, but it'll be interesting. Friends, look, it's gonna be interesting. Let me see. My friend, like a brick says, not the Clay part, child. I love my girly. Look, Clayton is a whole nother story. My friend like a brick says, no, Gina, child, this is F and goofy, weird ass man around your kids. It's giving. Why the fuck? Who the fuck is Wizard Kelly for real? Tell us so we can figure this whole thing out, okay? My friend Denima says, always tries to miss the point. Baby tries to miss the point on purpose. I feel like all of them try to miss the point. They try to miss the point by throwing a alley-oop about the money. You know what I'm saying? Your money ain't the answer to the situation. Your money is not helping you make better fucking choices. Do you realize that you saying shit about money like you're not fucking stupid? I'm like, goddamn. Fix your brain before you fix your ass. Fix your brain before you fix your titties. Fix your fucking mindset before you fix your motherfucking nose. Okay? Stop worrying about wigs and shit when you still making fucked up choices. That's the shit I be talking about. That's all I be talking about. My friend said, Gemini Val said, don't cost a damn thing you preaching today. It literally is character, and we're too old to be doing this whole, blinded by social media. This is like, I feel like at some point it becomes like high school and the popular girls. You know what I'm saying? Like the popular girls in high school, and everybody is like, you know what I'm saying? You're looking at them, you're in the 9th grade and they're in the 12th grade or something, and they're like the popular girl at school, and you're wanting to be like them because you think they're so cool or something. And I feel like that's what we're behaving like as far, not we, child, not we. No, we ain't gonna include us in on this bullshit. But I feel like that's what we're seeing the audience kind of behave like. We're seeing the audience treat them like the popular girls that can't be spoken about. Like everything is sacred and you have to protect the popular girls. We're grown. We don't have to protect bad behavior. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to desire bad behavior because you dress nice, because you can afford something that I might not be able to afford. I don't have to glorify you because, you know what I'm saying? I'm too old for that now. When we were younger, we're glorifying the popular girl. Meanwhile, she done hold herself out throughout the whole goddamn school. She done have sex with the whole football team. Okay, maybe in 9th grade, I might have desired that. I'm like, look, maybe in 9th grade, I might have liked the whole damn football team. I might have liked the whole damn basketball team. Now, child, look, y'all know I'm joking, but we know what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, I feel like this is what we're seeing is people kind of behave like high school and kind of like act like these people are so sacred, nobody can have an opinion about them. We got to have an opinion about character and behavior. We have to. We can like them, but we have to be honest about what we're seeing. Otherwise, we've all lost our fucking minds, friends. That's it. My friend, sorry, let me scroll up. My friend, Denima said, I'm sorry, I read that one already. So let me scroll down. My friend Denima said, PMC is down bad. Child, look, that's what I'm saying. You can't throw the money like an alley-oop, like I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't got a jab up under here. You know what I'm saying? You got other places to hit. You leaving yourself wide open by saying that stupid ass shit. Okay, you have to stop saying that because it's 1,000 fucking things on the list before we got to that money. Stop the games. Everybody's grown and everybody knows. You're not going to get away with that. You can't get away with that. It's too much shit going on, friend. It's too much shit going on. My friend Finn Johnson says wearing the money like a bulletproof vest, child. Bulletproof vest and bought that motherfucker from the thrift store. Okay? Bulletproof vest been shot the fuck up by the whole goddamn LAPD squad. Okay? Y'all know I'm from California. Bulletproof vest is all fucked up. Bulletproof vest done been through Compton, Watts, LA, wherever all the fucked up cities in California, the Bay, and everywhere goddamn else, okay? And then done bought that shit from the thrift store like we can't just poke you through the fucking holes that's already in there. You barely wearing the fucking vest. You barely got the vest on, boo. The vest is fucked up already, so you can't even wear that bitch, okay? I'm sorry. It just is what it is. Let me see. My friend Balchula says the facts plus tax, okay? For sure. My friend Like a Brick says, I think pay is a bit different because her stuff went from 0 to 100 with her loss. I gave her grace, but not anyone that sells a purse for $800 she got for free. Look, it's just the respect ain't coming on the back end the way it's supposed to be coming on the back end. My friend Gemini Bounce, I'm gonna speed through these comments, y'all, because I gotta press play on this video so we can get out of here today, child. My friend says, don't cost a damn thing you preaching today. Thank you, friend, because like I said, I'm gonna keep it real, but we always gonna keep, but we always gotta keep a fine line of sanity too. We can't let these people fool us. My friend says loyalty. My friend Like a Brick says loyalty is hard to come by these days.
My friend Balchula says morals over money, 100%. My friend Denny Ma says I'm never choosing, 100%. Yeah, we can't. It ain't high school. Ain't nobody got to choose no damn friends. Ain't nobody got to choose no, you know, who's better than who. We're watching this shit for entertainment. My friend, like a brick says, I'll be a broke motherfucker every time because I'm standing 10 toes down on morals. Absolutely. Let me see, y'all. I'm going to scroll through some of this stuff so I can get through this video because y'all know I got to go. Let me see. My friend Ebony is in the building, says, and I don't know why they've convinced themselves that everyone is poor but them. Like, who told y'all that? That's what we were saying the other day. Like, who told y'all it was just some broke, ugly bitches watching y'all all the time? That's what be killing me. They swear that everybody got to look crazy and everybody has to have no money, and that's the reason they're watching them. I don't know where that came from. Like, I don't know who told these people that, but that's nuts. That's a form of insanity. But we know these people crazy, so we can't have no better idea of what the fuck they was gonna think. Of course, they was gonna think we was ugly and crazy, child. What the fuck else they was gonna think? They crazy too. Let me see. My friend, like a brick says, when old girl got the channel bag, she returned it the next day. I mean, the Chanel bag, she returned it the next day. It was a confirmation for me. I watch in the background. I watch for background noise only. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta. But you know what? I like to watch it when I'm doing other stuff. But sometimes I'll be having to watch this shit sitting down because I be having to look at these people. I be having to look at them when they saying and doing some of the shit they be saying and doing. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and press play on the video so we can make our way through at least this one, child. Otherwise, we're gonna be in here for part 7 tomorrow, shit.
Goes. What Jennifer just said, y'all. Good morning. It's your nose anniversary. She would remember because she flew in to take care of me for 2 days.
And from what it looks like, the one-sided friendships goes far beyond just Jennifer. Because, baby, if she ain't got nothing left for Jennifer, then she for damn sure ain't got nothing left for y'all, child.
I do not mentor. I don't mentor. There's a lot of ladies here on YouTube that have one-on-one classes that you can pay for. They have ebooks that you can pay for. The game is to be sold and not told. My whole thing is, even though I told y'all before, I don't teach.
And for me, y'all know I say every time, don't buy nobody's mentorship. Don't pay nobody to teach you how to do YouTube. Be yourself. And there's enough videos on YouTube to teach you how to do YouTube that you don't have to pay nobody for no goddamn mentor anyway. I mean, no mentorship anyway, number one. And number two, YouTube is kind of a space where either you make it or you don't. So you're going to end up paying somebody for something that either will or won't happen for you naturally regardless. So that's just one thing I feel as far as people saying, I'm selling a mentorship. Don't buy that shit, y'all. Do you and figure that out on your own.
Teach. I put my people on because I get messages all the time. Gina, can you do for me? Put me on like how you put on Jennifer and this and that and da da da.
No.
Bitch, please.
Y'all check out my girl.
And how the fuck you tell all the people that have been watching these people get over 30,000 views on an average every video. And you mean to tell me you telling 30,000 people who have been supporting you and got you into the home and the cars and a lot of the sponsorships and situations that you've been in that you won't even give them advice on how to do YouTube and you on the camera for an hour every day anyway? You see what I'm saying about these people? You see what I'm saying about these people? This is exactly why we shouldn't be looking at these people as if they are anything better than anybody else. Because how dare you? How dare you tell these people that have been putting you in position over the past, I don't know how long she's been doing YouTube. How the hell you just gonna say blatantly no like that? Not like, I'm gonna drop little gems on my YouTube. I'm gonna drop gems on my YouTube short, on my Instagram. I'll put together a PDF. Nothing? Just no? God damn. These people funny to me. These people are funny to me, child. But then we see on the same video where she's saying, no, she's not going to help people and not going to give people a mentorship, but definitely is supporting bigger content creators so that she can kind of get that, kind of get those little, what do you call it? Where, so she can link up with the other content creators and let them know, hey, I've been watching you and stuff like that. So we're seeing them get their network on and see who they kind of want to support, where she's going to say, oh, I'm watching my friend over here on YouTube. So you're kind of trying to get your network on with other people on YouTube, but then you're telling the people who have put you in position, no, you're not willing to help them. It's crazy, child. It's just crazy, child.
Don't teach. I put my people on because I get messages all the time. Gina, can you do for me? Put me on like how you put on Jennifer and this and that and da da da.
No.
Bitch, please.
Y'all check out my girl Chloe. I love shouting out my people. I always say it's free to show love. It's free 99 to show love. These people don't even be needing me to shout them out. You don't know about the Black Panther Party? Read about them, and you'll know they were not a terrorist organization at all.
Baby, Gina just dismissed all of her supporters asking her for help and mentorship to turn around and give them same supporters a free, unnecessary Black History lesson on the Black Panther Party, which is some shit ain't none of y'all asked her about. Ciao.
First of all, we must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate the crux of my venereal infection.
Baby, not only did Gina say it was free 99 to support a goddamn stranger and gave everybody a free unnecessary Black History lesson, but baby done told her supporters the game is to be sold and not told. And baby got thousands of supporters at home filling up her pockets while she's sitting at home just like this, reading y'all comments asking about help and mentorship, child.
I would hope my viewers ain't stupid. I would hope y'all not stupid. I didn't think I attracted slow people to my page.
Now moving along too, Gina swears she's so different, but just like us over here pinching pennies for tires and begging for cash apps, child.
I was unhappy with my job, working out of hours, only having a 30-minute.
Okay, so this is what I was touching on when I said they swear that everybody else is crazy looking and don't have nothing going on with their time and all these things, but then on the back end will admit that they fit the bill, okay? You done showed us about a closet full of fucked up shoes. Meanwhile, they was your goddamn shoes, okay? You done sold us your fucking old ass shoes and then told us it's our problem that we low-key fit them motherfuckers, okay? At the end of the day, that's all I be saying is you gonna turn around and admit, we seen during the marathon last week, we done admitted, she said, what did she say? Okay, well, everybody likes to tell me you're not happy with yourself. And she said, oh, I'm the happiest I could be with myself or something like that. And she says, but before that, you know, my boobs look like this and I was unhappy with myself and da-da-da-da-da. So we'll make sure that they go back at some point and try to be humble and honest while making sure that they also later on forget that they was trying to be humble and honest and normal with their audience and say shit like, y'all just mad, y'all just haters, y'all just jealous. But then now you're going to admit that your ass was a hater and you was jealous and you was mad. This is what's happening. That's why I said these your fucked up shoes in this closet. Don't try to make us wear them just because I wear a size 8 and you do. Them your goddamn shoes, honey. Them is your fucked up shoes, not mine, sweetheart, okay?
Now moving along too, Gina swears she's so different, but just like us over here pinching pennies for tires and begging for cash apps, child.
I was unhappy with my job, working out of hours, only having a 30-minute lunch break, having a boss telling me what to do. People be asking, when you gonna get married, and are in unhappy relationships themselves and be trying to tell themselves mentally that they happy. In my opinion, I would not want to go back to having to go to bed at a certain time, wake up at a certain time, eat lunch at a certain time, someone telling me when to do, how to do it, how quickly to come back from my lunch break, why did you take so many bathroom breaks?
And sorry, interestingly enough, she's had a lot to say about, you know, marriages and relationships and people being unhappy because they've been in their relationship a long time. Well, what the fuck you think finna happen to you? Unless you finna get rid of this nigga in the next few years, you finna be in a long-ass relationship and a long-ass marriage, and you finna figure out how this shit really go, okay? You gonna have to go through the fucking motions and go through the roller coaster, just like the rest of the marriages, and you gonna have to ride the wave of all these goddamn days ain't gonna be as fun and interesting as this shit is starting off. So it's funny to hear a lot of these things, like I said, throughout the marathon, and the idea that she has on long-term relationships and marriages, and you bored and you probably ain't did this, unless you and this nigga finna jump on a plane for the rest of y'all fucking lives, okay? Unless y'all just finna go to bar for bar, hookah lounge to hookah lounge, you know what I'm saying, burger spot to burger stop, every goddamn day for the rest of your life, you're gonna have to hit some of them points. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to hit some of those speed bumps. A marriage is a marriage. A marriage ain't no goddamn friendship. A marriage most certainly ain't no fucking best friendship, because we see what that is. So if you can't be no best friend, I don't know how the fuck you finna be a wife. I don't know how the fuck you finna be a wife. This shit is auto up. We done seen that you couldn't even do your side piece gym right. And this woman was bending over backwards for you, okay? So ain't no goddamn telling what kind of fucking wife your ass is made to be. Because you already got a disdain for what a wife is supposed to be. Or what a wife is in your eyes. So that's interesting that you wanted to be one, friend. That's all. That's it and that's all. Y'all know, I'll put 2 and 2 together and make some shit make sense real quick. Because I'm just trying to figure out how you feel about a wife like you finna be super wifey. You got to figure out how to do a better job than the bitches you've been talking about. You got to figure out how to be a better, more interesting wife than the rest of the fucking people you've been seeing, because you've been having a whole bunch of shit to say about people who married. So we gotta see you live it up. We gotta see you, baby. We gotta see you ball. If you gonna get the fuck, if I'm gonna pass you the rock, you better shoot that motherfucker at this point because it's on camera. So all that shit you was talking, you got to be ready for it. You got to be ready for it.
I was unhappy. I didn't have any free time to myself. I had to come home, cook, get kids, do this and do that. Women out here are actually being like loved and cared for and, you know, treated like queens and stuff, right? And I don't have to slave over a hot stove and fold clothes and have 50 kids and iron your clothes. No, you can't have this day off for Thanksgiving because 2 other coworkers have this day off. No, you can't have Christmas off. No, you can't travel. No, you can't do this, do that. Oh, you done ran out of PTO, so you can't take this day off, take your kids to dinner, da, 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 da.
Every puppy is a VIP, and every puppy deserves VIP treatment. Give your new furry friend.
Child, Gina just said, and everybody.
Can't have Christmas off. No, you can't travel. No, you can't do this, do that. Oh, you done ran out of PTO, so you can't take this day off, take your kids to dinner, da, 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 da.
Child, Gina just sat in everybody's face and called the average person's Monday through Friday sad, miserable, and boring. Like we all just be really sitting at home watching her blogs like this.
I'm just so fucking tired of working! I'm just fucking tired. I just want to make money without working, without waking up. I just want to be making the money sleep and just wake up and just fucking travel. I'm tired. I'm fucking tired!
I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, he had me cracking up. He had me cracking up because when I seen that, I was like, oh, friends, this is exactly how Gina think we feeling. She think we at home watching her vlog so the fuck up, okay? He had me crying, laughing the first time I seen that video. Child, I'm about to rewind that because that's the key for me, okay?
Child, Gina just sat in everybody's face and called the average person's Monday through Friday sad, miserable, and boring. Like we all just be really sitting at home watching her blogs like this.
I'm just so fucking tired of working! I'm just fucking tired. I just want to make money without working, without waking up. I just want to be making the money sleep and just wake up and just fucking travel. I'm tired. I'm fucking tired!
Now, child, moving along to you
friends. When I say that he's funny for that, he's funny for that. My friend Sharon Brooks said the proposal was whack. They eating breakfast and he just hands her the ring and puts it. Oh, I'm sorry, and puts her own ring. Oh, she puts her own ring on, and then they do the pinky swear. Dumb. Now look, nigga, you hand me a fucking ring over a bowl of grits if you want to, and I'm going to put that shit in a bowl of fucking grits and spoon feed your ass with that bitch. Because why are you playing with me right now? Get me the fuck up out this kitchen. Get me the fuck up away from this breakfast. What the fuck are we doing here? What are we doing here? Like I said, love on who you want to love on, do what you want to do. And honestly, I'm not even judging them for however they felt like they wanted to do it. Because sometimes as you get older, all the fluff and shit don't really matter. You just kind of want to do what you want to do with the person that you love. So if that's what they wanted to do, I can't even knock them for it, truly. But at the end of the day, when you're selling something to an audience, you got to sell us what the fuck you had in the store, you said. You know what I'm saying? You said you had this in the store. Now you selling me some bullshit. You cannot sell me knockoff name brand when you told me that you had name brand. This ain't what we've seen. You know, this not what I seen in the window before I walked in here. So when you're selling us this, we don't want to see you get we don't want to see you get your ring over a bowl of grits. We just want to see you get the ring. You know, we want to see him. Now, we only gonna see the nigga from the neck down. So at the end of the day, we at least want to see the nigga on his fucking knee. You know what I'm saying? At least we was gonna get the nigga from a neck down on his knee or something. But that's why I said a lot of the stuff is being portrayed as, no, you know, it was sacred to us. So we didn't want to do it in front of everybody instead of just saying, hey, you know, we did it how we wanted to do it. And it might not have been to everybody else's, it might not have been what everybody else expected. So this is why we're choosing to keep it to ourselves, because it was beautiful to me, you know, but the way it was sold was kind of like, it was grand and it was so beautiful. So I want to keep it to ourselves, you know, and we've had a glimpse of what it was. And like we said before, touching on what's happened, over the marathon, we've been seeing Porchia's kind of the one that showed everybody that, you know, how it was done. And we got a glimpse on her video of how it was done and, you know, where they were and stuff like that. But we've also realized we can't really blame Porchia because we saw who out of the pack that Porchia was engaged. we seen that Gina was the reason everybody found out that Porchia was engaged over the marathon. So check back on that if you haven't been engaging in the marathon over the past week. Make sure you go back to, I think that might have been like episode 3 or 4 of the marathon. We figured out who's been telling whose business. So we can't even be mad that Porchia is the one that kind of outed that to everybody. So definitely an interesting proposal. Like I said, you know, beautiful to you is beautiful to you. But at the end of the day, what you selling, you got to keep selling us. Otherwise, we're going to start wanting a fucking refund, friend. Because, hey, I'm not fucking playing. I'm going to want my money back. I ain't playing. I ain't got enough money to be buying some shit I didn't plan on buying. You got to give me my fucking money back. Let me see. My friend anyway says, now look, she doesn't have an option to go back to work. Look, I don't know what these people are doing, but it's going to be interesting to see what's happening, friends. Let me see. She can hit the $1 million stroll. Husband doesn't care. Long as she tries, long as she makes some money. I mean, long as she brings some money. I don't know if y'all heard on that last, it wasn't the last one, but it was a few vlogs back when she was saying something about the money. I mean, the white man over there with the money or something like that. And she was like, oh, because I could get him. He said, oh, I'll send you over there to get him. And she was like, oh, okay, well, don't play with it. I'm like, I don't think that nigga's playing. You know what I'm saying? I think that nigga's testing the waters. I think he's checking your temperature. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he feel like it's some, you know, it's some hoe up in you. So he might be able to get in where he fit in. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, if y'all don't know nothing about a hood nigga will hustle some bitches like a drug dealer, okay? So at the end of the day, it don't matter if you his girlfriend, it don't matter if you his wife. If that nigga's a hustler, you the drugs, honey, and he gonna get your ass up out there and he gonna let you bring that money back. But that nigga still gonna act like shit is what it is in the household. So that's what I'm saying. You gotta be careful with a nigga who talks slick. Because some of that slick shit just be checking your temperature to see what you about for real. And he strikes me as that type of nigga though. But hey, like I said, I don't know these people. We just hearing what we hearing. You leaving this shit on camera, friend. You leaving this shit on camera, friend. Let me see. Let me scroll down. My friend said no engagement ring. Yep, just straight to the shit. Straight to where the fuck we was straight to where we were supposed to be going to. All the way in, okay? Let me see. My friend Phoenix Johnson says, that ish was the poorest, most trashy proposal ever. No effort, and it wasn't beautiful. Look, that's what it's the idea of what you want us. It's the idea that you want us to have of the situation. That's what I said. And when I say I feel like they always feel like we're coming from a place of judging them. We're not judging them necessarily. We're judging the fact. I mean, we're kind of just like having a conversation about the fact that you told me one thing and now I'm not seeing that. You know, we're not judging the individuals. We're judging what we're being shown and what we're being asked to respect. But it's not necessarily what we're seeing. You know, so this is where the conversations come. They don't come from a place of you know, she's too old to be doing this, or she's too, you know, she shouldn't be dressing like this, or she shouldn't be saying or doing, or, you know, she's grown. She can say and do, and she can dress however she pleases. That's the glory of being grown. You get to do and say what you want to. We're just coming from a place of a lot of this stuff is on camera. So the expectations are what you said we were going to see. You know, that's all. If I tell you you're going to see something, then we expect that we're going to see that, you know? So if you tell us we're going to see something and we see the opposite of that, then, you know, it creates a conversation. So like I said, I try not to make it seem like we're being so judgy with the individual person. We're just kind of checking the character and what is deciding to be portrayed on camera. That's it. So we're going to get back into it really quick so we can get through it, friends.
You goddamn right we ain't nothing alike. Gina asked we'll meet a nigga 30 seconds ago and asked his ass to send her a cash app.
So there are two guys. First of all, are they going to tell me happy birthday? Secondly, are they going to get me a gift? Cash app is a gift. So we've only went on probably like 2 real official dates.
Now, baby, look here. But the only shit you should be asking me after a second date is how the fuck I'm doing, okay? Because, baby, cash app, chill, please.
He sent me this long text message telling me happy birthday. I'm like, all right, thank you. Just make sure you bless my cash app.
Well, my birthday outfit, you ain't wish me happy birthday.
You say your birthday tomorrow?
Yeah, you got my birthday shit?
What you want?
I want an outfit and a wig.
Outfit and a wig?
Yeah, the phone.
What kind of phone?
iPhone, motherfucker.
At 9:52, I said you didn't send it with the sad face, like the sad face. He's texted me like 6 times since then. I'm not responding until I see the cash app.
I don't give a fuck.
Bye-bye, motherfucker.
Then there's another dude. We used to talk like 10 years ago, y'all.
Wait a minute. you.
He sent me a really long text message. And I said, okay, thank you so much. Bless my Cash App.
No, but for real though, because baby, these niggas is better than me. Because Gina ass would have been got cussed out, hitting me up after 10 goddamn years, asking me to Cash App her anything more than a fucking $1.
What did the 5 fingers say to the face? What? Slap!
My Houston guys that I deal with, immediately.
Because for real though, how you just finna ask a nigga to send you some money because it's your birthday and you haven't talked to him in forever? Like, I mean, come on now, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? I can't just send you a happy birthday. Look, by the time you get to ask me about some money just because it's your birthday, you might not even get a fucking happy, nigga, okay? I might not even send the letter H to your stupid ass. Because how the fuck you think I'm finna just hit your line with some money because it's your birthday? What are we doing here, okay? People just crazy, child. People are crazy.
Immediately.
Say to the face.
And now she said my Houston guys just immediately send me money. How many niggas are on the roster, friend?
What? Slap!
My Houston guys that I deal with, immediately sent me Cash Apps. I didn't have to.
Sorry, and then I know she's dealing with the man. Look, child, the Wizard Kelly's supposed to be Muslim, but we done seen this nigga do whatever the fuck he want to do so far. But at the end of the day, it's also interesting to me that with the person that has, you know, a particular way about themselves, like Gina, that a Muslim man would be intrigued enough to kind of, you know, deal with some of the stuff that comes along with that. And then, like we touched on during the marathon, that some of this stuff will still be allowed to be on the channel, being in the type of relationship that, you know, she's in now. I don't know what the rules are, friend, because I'm not Muslim, but it just seems a little sketchy.
To ask.
Now, between you two, these
Houston guys that I deal with, immediately sent me Cash Apps. I didn't have to ask.
Now, between you two, these niggas and all these Cash Apps, I would say Gina should be a millionaire by now. But as quick as these relationships be going and as much as she be asking for Cash Apps, child, these niggas' wallets is probably as dry as that juice box. I'm just playing. That was just a joke, y'all. I'm joking.
Maybe I just need to go have like a one-night stand and get it out of my system. I've never had a one-night stand in my life. Contrary to popular belief, I was like, ooh, I can't wait till you get the juice box. I can't wait till you see what these Scorpios like. I don't just give up the kitty like that. I just don't. What is it gonna be like when you get this good old juice box? It's easy to send that Cash App because guess what? You gonna ask for some coochie.
Now, I always say I am not here to judge, but baby, I sure.
And then it's like I said, it's the way that things are being portrayed on camera. There's several times where you're saying, oh, I can't wait, you know, I can't wait for him to, you know, get up on it, and I can't wait for him to see what it's like, and then say like, oh, well, you know, I don't give it up easy, and then follow that up with, okay, well, of course I'm gonna ask for some money because they're gonna ask for some coochie. A nigga that never got it shouldn't be asking me for a motherfucking thing, okay? A nigga that ain't never touched this coochie shouldn't be asking me for shit because I asked for $5. A nigga should just be like, damn, D, you okay? A nigga that ain't touched me. Hold on, friend. A nigga that ain't touched me should know if I'm asking you for some fucking money, oh, it must be her birthday or she must be having a hard time. Otherwise, I feel like this nigga knows what the deal is. You know what I'm saying? Of course he knows, like, oh, she asking for a little bit of money. I'm gonna get some pussy later. Sorry, friends. Y'all know, y'all know when I get to talking, but you know what I'm saying? I feel like he's like, okay, she asked me for a few dollars. I'm gonna get up on that later. I'm gonna call her and see where she at, what she doing. Hell no, friends. I just feel like we too old to be playing some of these games like we don't know what comes with some of this shit, okay? We know what comes with some of this shit. We know what comes with some of this shit, okay? At the end of the day, it is what it is. My friend said that was wild to see with the booze and didn't edit none of that out. Look, it's just interesting that we're seeing this. My friend said she putting alcohol on the, said she putting alcohol in everybody's luggage, child. She done put alcohol in a whole damn, she done put alcohol in everybody's damn luggage, okay? She's like, look, somebody's going to get the alcohol on the boat. I don't give a damn who it is. I don't give a fuck if it's the babies, if it's me, anybody, somebody going to get the alcohol on the boat. She's going to give some alcohol to the extra person. She's going to give alcohol to a random motherfucker on the boat, just in case they all get caught. At least the lady in the back got the alcohol too. She's going to meet her ass on the back of the boat and be like, hey, you got that package I gave you? Because I need that, okay? Even though, like I said, they could have got the drink package, but she said she didn't need the drink package. I'm like, I don't know why you don't need the drink package. 15 damn drinks a day sound about right for you, friend. I don't know. Like I said, neither here nor there, friends. Look, my friend Sonya C said, 15 minutes, D. I got you, friend. I got you. I'm finna press play. I'm finna get us out of here, friend.
So hope she bought a whole case of them juice boxes, because after collecting all them Cash Apps, she might not have no juice left in this one, child.
Keep your mess inside your house. Keep your mess inside your house.
Ooh, wee. Gina got some damn nerve telling Remy Ma and Papoose to keep their mess inside their house. Meanwhile, her mess be in all our living rooms about 3-4 times a week.
Ooh, child, if y'all don't remember that I think that was on Friday, on the part of the marathon on Friday, when we talking about keep y'all mess inside y'all house. Shit, that live stream we did on Friday, that mess she put in everybody's living room with that story time. Look, ain't no reason for nobody to keep their mess in their house. If I was about to say something crazy, I'm not even going to say that, friends. Look, when I know I'm wrong, I'm going to stop it. But at the end of the day, ain't no need for nobody to keep their mess in nobody's house because your mess is in everybody's house. Okay, that's it. That's it.
Baby.
How do you forgive a man, but you don't forgive your homegirl? They essentially did the same thing. He gets 1,000 chances
in all our living rooms about 3-4 times a week. Baby.
How do you forgive a man, but you don't forgive your homegirl? They essentially did the same thing. He gets 1,000.
Okay, and now this is interesting that she has this perspective of how do you forgive a man, but you don't forgive your homegirl. Because remember, like I said, what we just touched on Friday, she was finna go eat her friend's man's popsicles. So it sounds like she's run into a situation where maybe that particular friend, I don't know, or another friend could have, or she's talking about these two people specifically that are on screen. But her mindset is, why is it okay for you to forgive him, but it's not okay for you to forgive me? Because you was finna suck my man's dick, okay? He's man. Of course he wanted his dick sucked, friend. Of course. I'm gonna just put 2 and 2 together and say, I know this nigga wanted his dick sucked. I'm not sure why you wanted to be the one to suck it. Okay? That's where we're going with it. This is all we saying. So at the end of the day, it's just perspective and respect that we're looking at here. Because I feel like we're looking at things from a scale of, I think my audience might have forgot some of the shit I told them before. And we didn't forget what you told us before. We remember all of it. That's the problem.
1,000 chances in your book, but your homegirl don't?
Now, child call me crazy, but it sounds like this whole Nicole Murphy and Lisa Ray situation got her wondering why her friend ain't never forgave her for trying to shove her man's egg rolls and dumplings down her throat.
Baby, these weak women, I just be want to understand what do these weak women, what?
Many people think their only options to get out of debt are making minimum payments, bankruptcy, or...
And then, now, baby, moving on. Calling Women weak for dealing with, their man's infidelities while, having an issue with their friend, if their friend might have been the one to, be the one to help the man within the infidelity situation is interesting. It's interesting because we touched on earlier during the live stream marathon, there's been a situation where somebody has spoken on the fact that there's been a discrepancy in her relationship with Wizard Kelly and somebody else as well. It's not even somebody. They're the one that said it. Shit, Gina and Wizard Kelly is the one that said the shit. So at the end of the day, there's been a discrepancy where somebody was in between, their situation as well. And now that there's been a marriage and we know the type of personality this man has, it'll be interesting to kind of see, how these perspectives change, friend. How these perspectives change.
Murphy and Lisa Ray situation got her wondering why her friend ain't never forgave her for trying to shove her man's egg rolls and dumplings down her throat.
Baby.
Look, my friend Cream 794 says she didn't lie. She changed her opinion. Hella changed her opinion, friend. Change that opinion like a motherfucker, okay?
Hey, these weak women. I just be want to understand what do these weak women, what?
Now, baby, moving along to Gina swears she don't be drinking at home. So I don't know where the hell she be at when I be watching Chow.
I really just want to take a shower, pour a glass of wine. Y'all know I don't drink at home. I'm back home. It's 8:30 at night. I made myself a cocktail. This is a dessert. I just need to add a little bit of liquor to it. And then I think he might be an alcoholic, y'all. I think he's an alcoholic. We're gonna do a little splash of Casamigos Blanco. And who drinks a lot. Y'all was saying the alcohol alone was worse than a grown man that age having a small child.
Chill, hold on. Because I know this ain't the pot calling the kettle a black son of a bitch. Anyways, moving along to Gina might as well stick to the doctor's office.
So that last little clip was her saying, I think the audience was pretty much telling her it wasn't a good idea to date whatever guy she was dating because he had a small child and he drank a lot. Which, I mean, I don't even know why she said that, okay? I'm not even sure why that shit was said and edited into the video.
Hold on. Because I know this ain't the pot calling the kettle a black son of a bitch. Anyways, moving along to Gina might as well stick to the doctor's office and Ozempic because she keep running her mouth about that gym like she actually want to tussle, knowing that she do not want them type of problems, child.
Today is day 1 at Orange Theory. You can snatch your waist in. You can make your ass fatter. You can lighten your skin. You can darken your skin. You can smooth your skin out.
Baby, I'm about to give me some Ozempic. Ah, yes.
Like, she pretty much just said, like you could be a whole nother bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even have to be you if you don't want to, motherfucker. You could wake up and be somebody else. That's what that sounded like, a goddamn ad or something for another bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people just throw shit out there like we don't think it's crazy.
Lipo, painful, but I've done it a bunch of times. My breasts uncomfortable, but I've done it a bunch of times. I did 60 units of Botox and then 1 syringe of lip filler. I did my full forehead, my 11s, the crow's feet, and then a slight eyebrow lift on the side. I know my doctor thinks I'm crazy. I'm like, Dr. Doe, I'm going to see you literally when I lose this weight. I'm going to see you this summer. And I'm going to do full body lipo. I want lipo 360, my arms. I want everything done.
Child, at this rate, Gina don't need to worry about her or that man having a drinking problem. Because, baby, with the way she's stressing this damn doctor out, they going to be doing her surgery at the Alcoholics Anonymous meeting, child. Moving along to today's last topic on Gina, Jyneen. Now, baby, I ain't even got very much to say about this, okay? It just made me giggle.
I don't indulge in the Mary Jane and edibles and all that. First stop, Planet 13. Tina said this is the largest dispensary in the United States.
Ain't like you got shit to do tomorrow. You don't have to go to work. Don't take a hit. I got a drink.
I'm about to partake.
Oh, man. This bud is kicking in.
Are we hungry?
I say I fried these wings to perfection. Life-changing.
And this whole little clip was funny to me, and it was super fun making this part about them smoking. But I feel like sometimes, I can't be sure, but I feel like sometimes she looks like she be high with Wizard Kelly. I don't know if he smokes weed. I don't know if I don't know if he indulges, but it definitely seems like sometimes when they're out places, it seems like she might be a little high. So, like I said, I just felt like it was fun and funny making this little part because, child, look, if you know about indulging, you know the indulgence, child. So it's always a key, friends.
Ain't like you got shit to do tomorrow. You don't.
This little clip, they were going to the dispensary, so she was going to kind of partake in, trying to try a little bit of the THC drinks and smoke a little bit and stuff like that. So it was a key kind of seeing this whole little part.
This is the largest dispensary in the United States.
Ain't like you got shit to do tomorrow. You don't have to go to work. Don't take a hit. I got a drink.
I'm about to partake.
Oh, man. This bud is kicking in.
Are we hungry?
I say I fried these wings to perfection. Life-changing. We got a little smorgasbord. We got bacon cheeseburgers. We got wings on the way. We tried to order some tacos. The bacon is crispy. I didn't show you the crab legs and nothing, but these are dessert plates that we're just sharing.
Baby, this whole little Vegas trip was a key, okay? But according to Miss Tina Red's story time, I suppose we should just be glad Gina made it home in one piece, okay, child?
Back for a second to try to clear the way for her to walk. This bitch falls over literally timber, I can't stand her. Oh my God. She falls on the table.
Moving along to today's next topic, which is Glamazon Tay. Because, child, what in the link up is going on over here? It looks like we might be closer to a Gina and Tay link up than we thought, child.
I was like, I don't like linking with influencers. I just don't. Even though I had two bad experiences where I linked with people and got kind of close to them and it didn't turn out the best.
Now, I'm not going to hold you. I do like to watch Gina
these vlogs. I think
And it's looking like all that mentioning of Tay's name might have landed Gina a spot. Because we sure have been hearing a whole lot of Miss Janine's name coming out of Tay's mouth lately. Baby, Tay done kicked one friend to the curb and
again, like we touched on throughout the marathon, this is again during the time that Tay and Lily were not friends, and we were hearing Gina and Tay constantly mentioning each other's names while Lily didn't have a friendship with Tay. So it seemed like it was really awkward that they're both, you know, purposely putting this on camera, that they're kind of, you know, reaching for each other in a certain way while knowing that their friend is uncomfortable. So that's something we touched on during the marathon, and I definitely think that's interesting, kind of, like I said, seeing some of this stuff over again.
Added 2 to the roster.
And hey to my friend Style Stages. Yes, friend, we are back in the building with the mess today. Thank you, friend. Says, y'all, we back. Definitely for the mess. You already know, friend. I told y'all the marathon was going to keep on going, okay? She said, I'm working and I'm listening. Look, friend, I said we ain't going to be in here too much longer today. We got like 1 hour left, and then I got to go. I have to go. If I don't put these keys in this ignition and get the hell up out of here, it's going to be a problem, friend. So we're going to speed through the rest of this, okay?
So excited.
The Tay's name might have landed Gina a spot. Because we sure have been hearing a whole lot of Miss Janine's name coming out of Tay's mouth lately. Baby, Tay done kicked one friend to the curb and added 2 to the roster.
I told her I was so excited to meet you. Oh my God, I'm excited to meet you too. We friends now, y'all. We had such a kiki. We got some plans for y'all. Yeah.
Now, child, I'm not even being funny, but the last time I seen Miss Chelsea Jyneen was on a broke down bus on the way back from the Beyonce concert. So it looks like Chelsea and Tay might be willing to give things another try when it comes to linking up with other influencers. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this trio linking up. Gina, Chelsea, and Tay. Do we see this coming in the near future? Because, child, it sounds like the future could be more surprising than we expected if Moe's Burritos got anything to do with it.
I'm thinking about getting something to eat. I'm going to go to this place called Moe's. I honestly just finished warming up my Moe's from yesterday, y'all. I love Moe's now bad.
Now, child, look at God, okay? Just when we thought it was no hope for this friendship, baby, here we are, okay? I know the usual saying is Jesus be a fence, but baby, in this case, Jesus might just be a Moe's burrito, child. Hell, no wonder he been speaking to her in Spanish.
If you were hurt in a car accident, stop what you're doing. This message is for you.
Because if you were in a car accident.
Now, moving along to Glamazante is going to say whatever she want to say, and child, we just going to have to figure it out.
So we're going to try this new place called Prosecco Chicken. Is it called Prosecco Chicken? We're trying Pelicana Chicken. Epidermal tattoos. Sherry got me in the, what is it called? The Centennial Club.
Ooh, child. And if you don't know nothing about Sherry, child, I feel like we uncovered that Sherry was Daddy S, honey. I don't know, friends. I don't know, but it seemed like we done uncovered that Sherry was Daddy S, and she the one that been paying for a lot of these big trips. But honey, look, I can't be sure. Ain't nothing I done said factual, but it seems like we done uncovered some shit during this marathon, friends. That's something we touched on a while ago, but that's definitely a key. We're going to get back to the video because we got to get the fuck up out of here, friends. We got to go.
Is it called Prosecco Chicken? We're trying Pelicana Chicken. Epidermal tattoos. Sherry got me in the, what is it called? The Centennial Club. Centurion. Sherry has me in the Centurion Lounge.
Now my friend Balchula says Moe's reuniting the family. Look, you know as soon as Lily heard Tay say something about that goddamn Moe's burrito, she's like, I knew she loved me. I knew that was my friend. She's like, she would have never said shit about Moe's unless she was trying to get my attention. That's hilarious, friend.
Y'all know I got this little epidural tattoo.
Look, child, at this point, I don't even give a fuck. We just gonna assume that we know what she meant and we gonna keep it pushing, okay, child? We just gonna ride it out. Baby, at this point, we've been riding it out so goddamn long, we should all be professionals by now. Shit. Moving along, too, Tay is gonna give us Ari whether we ask for Miss Fletcher or not, child.
I don't know. I think people have a stereotype of me, and I know they do. Because it gives, like, I guess they think that I'm just a mean girl. I am not a mean girl. But I feel like I act more like an Ari. You don't think so?
Yeah, no, yeah.
I ain't trying to play y'all, but for real. And a little LGBT, baby, I'm Ari. I'm their Ari out here. I need to stop. No, for real, I be feeling like that, though.
Now, chill, y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below, because it sounds like she might be running from the mean girl title while embracing it a little bit as well. If you picking up what I'm putting down, child, let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. Moving along to We will be back with our hot topic on the next video.
So yeah, so it definitely seems like a lot of it, like I said the other day, as far as Tay is concerned, a lot of it seems like kind of chasing the the entertainment lifestyle and wanting to really kind of be seen as a certain be seen in a certain light to people more so than being seen as somebody that people can talk to. I feel like she's chasing the industry more than she's chasing and not chasing, but I feel like she's definitely chasing the industry more than she's trying to keep her audience satisfied, if that makes sense. I feel like these industry friends is more so what she wants than trying to, make sure that she's keeping the regular friendships afloat. Now, child, look, I'm finna get us out of here. We got 4 more videos, but the other videos are fairly short, so I'm not gonna do as much stopping and kikiing. I'll keep with y'all more in the chat than I am over here on the in the live stream, but I'm still gonna stop and pause because y'all know I can't help myself. So y'all know I'm still gonna stop and say some shit. But at the end of the day, some of these videos are a lot shorter, so I'm gonna try to speed through them so we can get through today's marathon. Okay, friends? I promise y'all. My friend South Stage says, look, my friend Bree Trinity said, I told you just cut us off. We'll understand, D. Look, she said, look, just throw us away when it's time to go. Just get the keys, go, and we know what happened. We know you have to get up out of here. My friend like a brick says, don't get cussed out. Your folks telling you to keep the time. She like, look, friend, we telling you, so if you get cussed out, it's your problem. My friend like a brick is like, don't blame us for this shit. You the one that won't be quiet, D. You the one talking too goddamn much, not us. My friend South Stage says, thank you for coming on today, D. I had gotten used to talking to your ass every day and missed you this weekend. Keep your schedule, girl. Call us back. I appreciate you, friend, because you know what? I definitely had gotten used to talking to y'all last week. And I had so much. I wanted to come back. I was going to do it on Saturday, but I'm like, I know people got stuff to do. So I wanted to come back on Monday, but trust me, friend, I have been running my mouth with y'all so much last week. I just be wanting to call y'all and see what y'all doing, shit. I'm like, forget Gina and them, child. I don't give a damn about what Lily and them doing. What are y'all doing, child? What y'all make for dinner? What y'all do this morning? What you finna wear today, friend? So definitely, I truly appreciate y'all because I have been having a kiki in a time with y'all all damn week, okay? And we finna ride it through, friend. We finna ride the train because we got more to go. Okay? Let me see. My friend Bree Trinity says, look, my friend Denny Mouse with crying laughing face. She like, don't get cussed out. It ain't our problem. My friend Bree Trinity says, I feel like her and Sherry has something going on. Daddy S is what it sounded like we was hearing, child. Daddy S is what it seemed like it was, because we know Daddy S, as far as if we put 2 and 2 together, Sherry the one that always got the money, and Daddy S, look, Sherry, Daddy S, they both start with an S, and we know Sherry got the money, so we can't say nothing is factual, but it sounds like 2 and 2 is making 4, friend, okay? So we're going to get into the next video. Today's next video is Gina, Jyneen, Shady as F. Life of Lily better than who? Child, this is funny. This is a kiki, okay? This is a kiki. Like I said, I'm not going to do too much stopping. We're going to speed through as much as we can. But this is definitely a kiki. So it's called Gina, Jyneen, Shady as F. Life of Lily better than who? And Glamazon Tay gone wow. Thank you to my friend Constance Kirkland for the flowers. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you for being in the building, and thank you so much for the love. I truly appreciate you.
The hiding spot in the next video has to be next level.
What if it's all doors? Hundreds of doors. And like you're in one of them.
I like this.
Where are we going to get 100 doors?
Door store? We don't have to. We're
And hey to my friend Shay Butter for being in the building. Says, hey D and hey Chat.
Hey friends, just a heads up. This is a repost of the last video, so a lot of y'all might have already seen this, but I did.
Oh shit, child. I think this is one of the videos that Clayton had gotten taken down, so we had to do a replay, but we're going to go ahead. Look, I done already fixed it, but that's a kiki. That's why it says replay gang at the beginning, because she done fucked the whole video up. But at the end of the day, we're going to get into the kiki because I think her part is cut out anyway. So let's get into it, friends.
Did have to repost it, baby. Okay, we had to do a little bit of tweaking, and then we're going to get right to the new stuff soon. So make sure y'all stay tuned for the live stream and for the new videos. Just a disclaimer for anybody that's new here, all commentary made in these videos is just jokes, okay? So don't come over here being sassy in my comments, child, because you already know how we get down over here, Real Tea with D.
Y'all know I'm not a home drinker. When I drink at home, it's when I'm getting ready to go out. And I don't know why I'm not a home drinker, but I want like my sister, she has a cocktail like every day. Like she shows me her drinks every day. Maybe not 7 days a week, but my sister has a drink at home probably at least 4 to 5 times out the week.
What's up, y'all? This is your girl D, and I'm back for another episode of Real Tea with D. You already know this is your favorite YouTube channel for all of your favorite YouTuber gossip, the ones that they talk about and the ones that they don't. And child, with the way these ladies been out here slanging coochie, taking trips, and telling lies, baby, there is a lot to talk about, okay? So let's get into it. For today's first topic, we got your girl, Lewan Talia, a.k.a. Lily. And baby, Clearly, Heavenly Wings done fucked it all up for everybody, okay? Because things ain't been the same down to the Lewanta residence since they closed, child. Baby, at this point, we just gonna have to take it on to church and leave it in the Lord's hands. Because, baby, better than who?
I'll take it to church, okay?
Anyone else have a word from the Lord, a testimony of God's goodness?
Sometimes you are better than people.
I brush my teeth and wash my face every day, but it still feels like, oh, I gotta do this. And it makes me not want to do it.
So you got motherfuckers out here who can walk, talk, see, hear, and all that shit and still fucking nuts.
Now, baby, look here. I'm not sure how much better our friend is planning on being than anybody else. But, child, in order for you to be better than anybody that's watching this shit on YouTube, rule number fucking one is you're going to have to brush your teeth and wash your face.
Your thought process is better. Your work process is better. Your work ethic is better.
That's how I end up.
Child, when I say everybody in the comment section, the whole comment section was pissed off about her saying your work ethic, child. I was like, you know what? I don't even know why I didn't touch on that because I have so much other shit to say. But when I say everybody was pissed off about her saying your work ethic, child, that was a key in itself. Because I'm like, baby, you're not going to fix that. You're not going to say that shit again and then re-edit this part and put that shit in there instead of work ethic because that ain't going to cut it. That ain't going to cut it for the rest of us, child. That just is not going to fucking work. But, baby, that was a key in itself.
Rule number fucking one is you're going to have to brush your teeth and wash your face.
Your thought process is better. Your work process is better. Your work ethic is better.
That's how I end up getting promethazine that time or whatever. I used to sell that to this girl I used to work with named Ashley. She was a crackhead, though.
Go get you some dope, bitch. Don't worry about that nigga that all these dicks out here. You can get any man you want.
I'm not finna be doing all that in 2025. Like, not getting hairstyles because you don't want to mess it up at the gym.
My quick weave is peeled back. It is itching. The lace is horrible. The closure is balding.
Or not wearing certain outfits because ain't enough people gonna see you.
I had the jumpsuit on technically 3 days in a row.
And Craig, let him do it.
Like, I'm gonna wear my shit. I'm gonna do my shit. I'm gonna be who I want to be on a day-to-day basis.
I ain't never weighed this much in my life.
Oh. So that's what I was saying earlier about when we're seeing her go through all these journeys. It's amazing to see where she is now. It's great to see, you know her experiences and have the triumph that she's having, and get her place, get her car, get her weight back in order, and find her happiness again. So it's great to see her go through this journey and see her find herself again.
Like, I'm gonna wear my shit. I'm gonna do my shit. I'm gonna be who I want to be on a day-to-day basis.
I ain't never weighed this much in my life.
Oh, Hercules.
I never wanted to outshine anybody, even though I did.
Y'all been like, Lita, you always in the car. Have y'all not been watching the vlogs? Have y'all not got the memo?
Bitch, get it together. And I mean now. Get it together, ho.
If you had okay money management and you have decent credit, she should have been able to sign for a studio apartment.
I never wanted to seem that I was like.
And that's what I was saying the other day. It's like the timing of shit be fucked up. Okay, this was during the time that Lily was going through her situation as far as the moving and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, Gina made that comment during that time, and it was too fitting for her friend's situation. So I feel like she wasn't speaking about Lily. She was talking about something else on the podcast. But I feel like there was just a lack of consideration. Realize I'm like, oh, okay, well, you know what? This is hitting too close to home for my friends. So I don't want to put something like that on my podcast because I don't want that to, seem like I'm jabbing at something that I might not be jabbing at. And this man talking about some bitch, get it together, ho. That's a key for me too, child. That's always funny to me.
I did.
Y'all been like, Lita, you always in the car. Have y'all not been watching the vlogs? Have y'all not got the memo?
Bitch, get it together. And I mean now. Get it together, ho.
If you had okay money management and you have decent credit, she should have been able to sign for a studio apartment.
I never wanted to seem that I was better than anybody, even though I was.
No, you're not. Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not. Stop.
I mean,
first of all, this is why we ain't never gonna make it through this goddamn live stream, because y'all crazy. Y'all funny, man. First of all, y'all are funny. And then second of all, I keep on seeing bullshit that I done put on these videos and forgot about some of this crazy ass shit that I done put on some of this stuff, and that's the kiki too. But y'all are funny as hell. First of all, my friend said, sorry, hold on. First of all, my friend said, My friend Balchula says, D, I was catching your replays of the marathon, and this one is my favorite. Thank you, friend. Thank you, because I said that I was planning on having a blast on the finale, okay? The finale has been definitely my favorite Kiki so far. It's the shortest one, but it's definitely been the funnest one so far, because the Kikis, like I said, as time went, I started to understand what I wanted from my videos and how I wanted the editing to go and stuff like that. So it just started to get kind of funnier and funnier as I was putting the videos together, as I found my flow. So this has definitely been my favorite one, because we coming all the way up to the most recent video. So child, I know what the fuck is funny now. I'm like, I know exactly what the fuck I'm trying to put on these videos now. So that's why it's definitely a Kiki getting closer and closer to the end of the marathon. Let me see. My friend Style Stages said your edits are so good. Thank you, friend. I truly appreciate it, because they got me over here fucking crying, okay? My friend Diddy Ma said Gina was definitely throwing shade, like when she kept calling women ants, knowing Clayton is the queen ant, child. Y'all are a mess. That's what I said. This is why we're going to be in here too damn long. Y'all going to be the reason I get in trouble today, because this is too funny. Y'all are hilarious, but this has definitely been, the finale of the marathon has definitely been exactly what I wanted it to be, which is the key, because y'all are funny. And this shit has definitely been keeping me laughing. Thank you to my friend Frigid Marie for being in the building. I appreciate you for showing up, and thank you so much for the purple hearts. My friend Diddy Ma says, then Gina started crying. You called women ant bodies after you met that girl. Child, look, throw shade, and then said, oh, you should be able to afford an apartment by now or something. I'm like, look, motherfucker, this is the shit we've been talking about. Collect the receipts, friends, because we got a live stream coming, okay? We got about 30 minutes before I got to get up out of here, so I'm going to press play so we can get on up out of here, friends.
I come home drunk from school.
Wish I would have known about this sooner. Definitely could have helped me in the past, but at least I can use it now. Yesterday, I saw my checking account was under $100 balance.
Yeah, no, you're not. Never wanted to seem that I was better than anybody, even though I was. No, you're not. Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not.
Sorry, child. And if you know anything, look, I'm going to keep on talking when I ain't supposed to be fucking talking, friends. But if you know anything about Sharp, my friend that came on, if you know anything about Sharp, Sharp is a mess. But my friend that came over here on one of the live streams and said Sharp was her boyfriend, okay? Not currently, but she said she used to date Sharp. And I'm like, child, get on the live stream, because I know you got a lot to say. I know you stressed out, because this man done lost his goddamn mind, okay? So that was a Kiki too. We've had an amazing time on this channel, okay? So throughout the years, I truly appreciate y'all for being here, participating, jumping in the live stream, jumping in the comments, because I've been having an amazing time with y'all. I truly have. But we're gonna press play, friends. We're gonna get up. We're gonna look. My friend said I'm gonna keep reminding you. My friend Penny Johnson said, nope, it's okay, D. I'm gonna keep telling you it's time to go. I appreciate you, friend, because you know I got a problem. I truly do, and I ain't afraid to admit I talk too fucking much. Okay, y'all. We're gonna get into it.
Stop.
I mean, I used to sell coochie.
I come home drunk from school, laying up with men, out there prostituting, having all sex with my mouth, licking his balls.
Now, why you say that? What she say that for? What you say that for? Look at the pastor.
I would always know that I was better than people.
The pastor said, okay, church is over for today. Cut the fucking lights off, close the door. It's time to go. We'll see y'all next week, child.
People, but I would just try to do just enough because I ain't want to outshine anybody.
I know that dress ain't got you thinking that kind of.
I had to send some dispute letters to the credit bureau. A late payment reported to my credit and knocked my credit down like 60 points.
Ooh, child, this is all over the place. At this point, we just gonna pray that Jesus is an Uber driver and he drop us off at the right location, okay?
Anyone else have a word from the Lord, a testimony of God's goodness?
Lord, nothing I did, nothing I tried, nothing I smoked, nothing I snorted, nothing I drank, no man I did, no one did me, nothing did me any good.
Now, baby, look, our friend obviously has enough going on in her personal life, okay, that she don't need no help with nothing else, child, okay? But at the end of the day, if Jesus ain't just gonna go ahead and take the wheel, he can at least take the chicken, child. Shit.
Well, I could have got some chicken or something when I went in the store, and
I'm like, no, you doing good.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
Girl, chicken from the gas station just hit you, okay?
And y'all, look, I be putting y'all on the thing. Somebody have in my comment section, because when I put some of those edits on there, I be saying that's y'all reaction. Somebody that brought their crazy ass in my comment section and said, D, I don't know why you keep putting y'all, because that's your ass. I'm like, look, friend, that's all of us, okay? That's everybody reaction, but I be putting that shit on y'all because I think it's funny, y'all.
So I'm gonna give me some chicken.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
Girl, chicken from the gas station just hit you, okay? So I'm gonna give me some chicken.
And I'm getting honey everywhere.
Honey? Hot sauce.
Stop it. Get some help.
This is saying get in the freaking house.
Yeah, this shit crazy, bro. This shit, wow. You saw this shit, man?
I'm tired.
Oh, Jesus, take the wheel.
Now, chill. At this point, it's looking like they should have went ahead and just poured a little hot honey on a set of keys and a new leash. Because, child, if ain't nothing else in her life being taken care of, that hot honey chicken for damn sure is.
But I didn't start the rumor. Her behavior started the rumor.
Barely done ate the damn chicken.
And, child, see? This shit right here is why we don't be seeing eye to eye. Because fuck you mean you barely. Child, ain't no more chicken left on the bone. Damn. But I'm not even finna go back and forth with
Sorry. I'm just like, girl, put that fucking chicken down. I don't even know what you showing us this shit for. Talking about you barely ate this goddamn chicken. If you don't stop fucking with us and put that goddamn chicken in the trash, what the hell? This honey, child.
That hot honey chicken for damn sure is.
But I didn't start the rumor. Her behavior started the rumor.
Barely done ate the damn chicken.
And, child, see? This shit right here is why we don't be seeing eye to eye. Because fuck you mean you barely. Child, ain't no more chicken left on the bone. Damn. But I'm not even finna go back and forth with Lee wants about these wings, okay? Because you already know how it get around there about her and this chicken, child. And baby, I'm going to tell you now. If me and her get the tussling about this chicken, it's y'all fault.
All she did was pick up that plate, throw the wings at you, and the plate hit the ground. The plate and the wings hit me, and the ranch.
No, but for real though, because we done went from one extreme to the next. Because I need somebody to explain to me what the hell happened to this.
No, you doing good.
And like, I think I'm having like anxiety right now. So I pulled up to the Chick-fil-A, put the French fries in.
How the fuck you gonna say you having anxiety so you pulled up to Chick-fil-A? That's what I'm saying, y'all. This is a mess. This is a mess, friends.
No, you doing good.
And like, I think I'm having like anxiety right now. So I pulled up to the Chick-fil-A, put the French fries in the pan. That's what I'm having for breakfast. Some potatoes. Like, you know.
Anyone else have a word from the Lord, a testimony of God's goodness?
Oh, Lord, even that food I put in my mouth would help me, Lord.
They gave me a sample as I was walking in.
The lady in the background is confused. If y'all have time on your later on when you got time, because I gotta get out of here, friends. But later on, when you got time, rewind it and look at the black lady face. The first time this lady was singing too, and this time, because the black lady in the back is not understanding what the fuck she's singing about up there. But this is the key, friends.
Oh, Lord, even that food I put in my mouth would help me, Lord.
They gave me a sample as I was walking in, and I got some food as I was walking out.
Now, baby, look. At this point, it don't seem like very much is helping. So we just gonna have to go ahead and get together and pray the spirit of these evil ass chicken wings up off our friend. Okay, Jill? Moving along to today's next topic, which is the twins. Because, Jill, if Gina ain't gonna shade Jennifer in damn near every vlog, y'all for damn sure gonna do it for her.
Jennifer is doing a Galentine's Day, so I will be in attendance for that instead of being out the country. Sadly.
They said, why is Jennifer here at midnight? Because I live 11 minutes away. That part.
Go home, Roger.
And child, just when we thought she didn't have no love for her twin,
And now y'all see that? I don't even know why she would have read that. I don't even know why she would have read somebody in the comments saying, why is Jen always there? That was shady too, if you ask me.
Instead of being out the country.
And then she's saying, oh, well, I got to go
damn near every block.
I gotta go to Jen's party instead of going out the country. So this is we tapping back in on the receipts for the friendships, friend. But definitely that whole little Lily part was a Kiki. Chow, a Kiki, this whole shit has been a mess.
Off our friend, okay, Chow? Moving along to today's next topic, which is the twins. Because, Chow, if Gina ain't gonna shade Jennifer in damn near every vlog, y'all for damn sure gonna do it for her.
Jennifer is doing a Galentine's Day. So
look, y'all, my friend Style Stage just said what church she goes to. I said church is chicken, chow. That's the only church she know. That's the only church our friend know, okay? I don't know what church she landed at besides church is chicken. Because otherwise, look, chow, I couldn't tell you. What's happening here.
So I will be in attendance for that instead of being out the country. Sadly.
They said, why is Jennifer here at midnight? Because I live 11 minutes away. That part.
Go home, Roger.
And child, just when we thought she didn't have no love for her twin, sister girl ain't even got no love for her sister girl.
My sister? We're literally so much alike, but when it comes to drinking, we're different. She has a cocktail like every day. But my sister has a drink at home probably at least 4 to 5 times out the week. Because growing up, Tina was very, very untidy. I mean, cups under her bed, bags of food under her bed, dirty clothes everywhere. She was just a very untidy child.
Bitch, your house nasty. Pressure wash this mother. You done set us all up for mother contamination. This nasty ass house.
Tina's coming too. She's at the airport, the lounge, getting drunk. My sister got out the car falling, throwing up.
I used to miss a lot because of migraine, but that was before
I don't know
helping
why
prevent
any of
attacks
this
with
shit is our
Qulipta.
business, but here we go, friends.
You'll never truly forget migraine, but Qulipta reduces attacks,
She got no
making
love
more
for
zero
friends. She ain't
migraine
got no
days
love for her
possible.
sister. I don't know how the hell she could finna be a wife to that man child. I don't know what kind of wife she finna be to that. We finna know all his goddamn business in a minute. We finna know everything about fucking
Contamination. This nasty ass house.
Tina's coming too. She's at the airport, the lounge, getting drunk. My sister got out the car falling, throwing up. Stumbling, throwing up. Please, next time we go out, please let me only have a 3-drink minimum. Please watch me and make sure it's only 3 drinks most. I'm on my knees in my bathroom throwing up. But I'm not going to tell y'all who it is because that ain't my story to tell. That was my sister's experience, but
That's a dirty, low-down monkey with a wig on.
And baby, it's looking like Miss Tina Red might as well go ahead and make her own self a YouTube channel. Because if she ain't gonna tell her business, child, her sister damn sure is. Now, baby, moving along too, she's the one that told us that 2002 Gina was different from 2012 Gina. And 2012 Gina was different from 2022 Gina. And 2022 Gina was different than 2025 Gina. So, baby, what the hell is she so mad at this man for?
Back in our early 20s, and he would always try to get at me. This man swears up and down he does not remember me at all.
Hey, baby, what you about today?
Baby, what's happening?
What you about? You want to do something?
Yeah, I want to get laid.
You do, baby?
How much for it?
How much you want to pay me for it?
About $10.
Okay, well, how about for me and the bitch right here, too?
About 15.
I'm like, sir, you know exactly who I am. We have not seen each other in person in like 20 years. Gina from 20 years ago, that's not the same person that you know. This is a whole different person. Gina from 15 years ago is different. 10 years ago is different. Gina from 5 years ago is different. Like, I'm different. Sir, come on now. You know who I am. You know who I am. 2003 Gina is different from 2024 Gina because I haven't changed that much.
Now, child, don't start me to lying, but at the end of the day, the problem very well could be that she done changed, but that coochie probably stayed the same, child.
Y'all know I'm a relationship girl. I be like long relationships and short relationships. I'm always in a relationship. Like the guys who I'm talking to right now, I know none of them are going to be a boyfriend. Is this my driver calling me? Oh no, that's my boo. I've always had that standard where you have to say the words, because other than that, I'm not going to be best with other people. I do want to find a life partner, but I am not actively looking for that life partner. I was in New York at the fight.
And I must just say, the niggas was outside. The money niggas was outside.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing diamond ring wearing, get stealing, woo, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun.
The money is outside.
All right, you white motherfuckers, all eyes on me. If I catch you looking at anything else, I'm gonna beat your ass like a runaway slave.
Call me auntie, just don't call me a whore.
But I didn't start the rumor. Her behavior started the rumor.
Grandfathered into some coochie is crazy.
Child, grandfather, grandson, shit, nephew, cousin, brother, baby, however these niggas can get into it, they gonna get into it, okay? And hell, depending on the circumstances, you just might get next door neighbor or co-worker into the coochie, child. Now, child, moving along too, I know that Zeus's new season of Baddies is filming in Africa, but baby, it's looking like they might as well come on down to YouTube. Cause baby, bougie, classy, and uplifting black women, where?
Brokies, y'all gotta stop getting that in your head. Like, please, stop. I just randomly smile. I'm always pleasant to everybody. Y'all some fucking haters, and y'all don't have real friends who show up for you. Like, y'all some fucking weirdos. We need more community and togetherness among black women.
You lying ass bitch.
Cheers to living life. Cheers to not giving a fuck what a hater bitch gotta say, and just stepping on bitches' necks.
She just appears to be just a little bit ghetto to me.
Black women, I love you. We're all on the same team. We have to stop being against each other.
I don't see you using your platform responsibly. I don't see you, being the ideal black woman.
And baby, from what it looks like, Miss Gina Jyneen ain't the only one that's playing Miss Goody Two Shoes for the lights, camera, action, child. Because Miss Chelsea Janae is a little bit rougher around the edges than I thought.
It don't matter because they broke down, have no money, and they watching you while you're laying in the bed.
Yeah, this is a real ass bitch. But I'm never playing with a nigga. No, for real. Ever. I mean what I say, and I say what I mean.
But I'm a sweet girl, and I love people. But at the end of the day, if you ever want to try me, I will cuss your ass out. Don't ever play with me, bitch.
A little bit ghetto, a little bit hood.
But y'all, all in all, she seems like a fun, sweet girl. I'm new to her content, so I'm getting to know her. But baby, like I said, she seems like a good time. And child, Miss Rotisserie Jyneen is rough enough around the edges for all of us. So if we watching her, then we for damn sure ain't got no room to judge nobody else, child. And child, at this point, she done forgot so much. I don't know if our friend got early onset dementia or one of them doctors sucked out a little bit of brain when they was supposed to be adding a little bit of ass, child.
Like, I have absolutely no reason to lie. Y'all know I manifest like travel and stuff. I just always say I manifest stuff. I don't do like manifestations.
I literally believe in manifestation.
See, for me, they sneak up on me. So I know like 3 shots and like 1 or 2 mixed drinks, like that's it. My alcohol tolerance is so high. I had 7 drinks and I did not get tipsy. I had 5 drinks tonight. My tolerance is so high. I had 5 drinks, not even tipsy. Not tipsy at all.
I'm a social drinker, so I don't drink at home.
Do you want me to bring the receipts? Do I need to bring the receipts, baby girl? Because I got receipts.
Where the evening finds its perfect finish. Naomi.
Thinking about sapphire engagement ring, then this video is just for you, because in order to make a right
not tipsy at all. I had 5 drinks tonight. My tolerance is so high. I had 5 drinks, not even tipsy. Not tipsy at all.
I'm a social drinker, so I don't drink at home.
Do you want me to bring the receipts? Do I need to bring the receipts, baby girl? Because I got receipts.
Moving along to today's next topic, which is Glamazante. And baby, you already know this one don't like nobody talking about her dating life, okay? But for damn sure won't keep it off camera.
Talk about my younger years and how I was turning, getting it. Baby, I'm going to do it. Yeah, your mother was running through them studs. Like, your mother is everything who you thought she wasn't, because I am.
Ooh, child.
I didn't start the rumor. Her behavior started the rumor.
Now, baby, look. Don't get me wrong, but the camera can only create the story that you record, okay? But anyways, child, moving along. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section below. But congratulations to Tay on the move and on the position at Fox Soul. Moving along to this week's hot topic, which is the new podcast from the ladies, Curse and Combos featuring Gina, Jyneen, and her co-host, Dr. Heavenly. Phaedra. Poe. Chow Poe. Girl, y'all know who I'm talking about. Now, y'all know I'm just joking. I have definitely been enjoying both Poe and...
Okay, friends, look, speeding it up, moving along to the next video, because look, my friends are like, time is ticking, get your ass out of here, okay? The next video in today's lineup is Gina, Jyneen, big relationship problems, Life of Lily, talking to who again? So we're going to get into that. These next videos are pretty short, so we're going to go ahead and run through them so we can get on out of here, friends. I'll be in the chat, though, with y'all as well.
Okay, now, child, look. First of all, I know this video was supposed to drop yesterday, and baby, look, we got yellow marks, so we didn't have to do a little tweaking and bring this thing on back to reality, okay? Because sometimes we get to doing too much, and sometimes we start to have a little too much. Okay, now, child, look. First of all, I know this video was supposed to drop yesterday, and baby, look, we got yellow marks, so we didn't have to do a little tweaking and bring this thing on back to reality, okay? Because sometimes we get to doing too much, and sometimes we start to have a little too much fun. And baby, look, we're going to have to revamp and bring it on back, okay? And at the end of the day, I know it's been 6 months, but baby, look, do y'all think I give a damn? No, I'm back, chill. Just a little disclaimer for anybody who's new here. All commentary made in these videos is just jokes. We love these ladies, so don't take none of it to heart, child. We just having a good time, okay? But anyways, let's get into the video.
I feel like men of other races have microaggressions towards Black people. They date them, they have sex with them, they fetishize them. Naked on a horse with 2 photographers and my dude. But they can still have this deep down hate for Black people. He says sold out, but he's just gonna want to try his look, his white privilege, I don't know.
What's up, y'all? This is your girl D, and I'm back for another episode of Real Tea with D. You already know this is your favorite YouTube channel for all of your favorite YouTuber gossip, the ones that they talk about and the ones that they don't. And chill, look, it look like ain't very much changed over here in the YouTube streets, baby. If you ask me, based on this, baby, dealing with these two ain't nothing changed but the weather, child.
Let me not get too close, child, because I am a little tipsy and I have not had anything to eat.
And I'm about to take this bottle to the head. I think it might be empty. We got a little swiggy swig. Ooh, it's strong. Oh, goodness.
I need a Zevo. Zevo is 5 times more attractive to flies.
Moving? Spectrum makes it simple. With the most reliable fiber-powered internet for just...
Now, baby, I know I've been laying low and giving the ladies a break, but I've been checking out them comment sections, y'all. And baby, when I say, what? Y'all been cracking me up, child. Now, baby, we ain't here for a long time, but we are most certainly here for a good time, okay? So let's get into it. For today's first topic, we got your girl, Liwan Talia, a.k.a. Lily. And baby, I know we said things was looking a little confusing, but it looks like she done start praying back to the Jesus we've been praying to, child. Because baby, things been looking up, okay?
I know what God wants for me. And so I had to pray over the situation, and I had to stay patient through the situation because I'm like, God, if you don't want it for me, I don't want it for me.
And baby, what a difference a year can make. Because just a year ago, our friend was praying to the wrong Jesus, child. And as soon as she stopped praying in Spanish, child, look what happened.
I told y'all niggas. And too many motherfuckers be in my business, be watching my pockets. Mind your business.
But child, low-key, to be honest, it looked like she might still be fooling around over there with Mexican Jesus. Because, child, some of this shit still ain't right.
I have trap, gas, constipation, something, okay? Oh, I just gotta put that bag there. Oh, this is so good. I got on a waist trainer. You guys know I've been dealing with the double chin thing, but as I lose weight, I'm gonna see how much my double chin go in. Damn, I just tore it up. Damn. Because as you age, as you get older, you know, the neck is going to tell your age first. I need a baked potato and I need some corn because I'm going to make some steak.
Now, baby, look, I'm not sure if it's the age, if it's the baked potato, or if it's the steak. Or the egg rolls, child. The egg rolls too. But at this point, baby, this ain't even my business, okay?
I'm some steak, even though I'm constipated. So I'm finna drink some water.
But child, look, if you ask me, we might as well go ahead and keep praying for our friend in English and Spanish, okay? Baby, at this point, a little bit of both might be working, child.
And one of my subbies messaged me this morning, and she was like, Lily, I was watching, I guess it's some tea pages out here talking about me or whatever, and they be talking about my diet or whatever the fuck. Y'all gonna be judging me.
Now, I know which one of y'all done went over there and told this lady that somebody been talking about her eating, because, baby, you know over here, we ain't said nothing about that, okay? But anyways, child, on a serious note, congratulations to my girl, Lily, because it's definitely good to see her back on her A game. And, baby, summertime is rolling around, so I'm interested to see what's up next. Moving along to today's next topic, which is Gina Jyneen. And baby, we ain't gonna get to the bottom of shit messing around with Gina. Because baby, if she ain't gonna tell us one thing and then tell us the next and not give a damn about what she said the first time, because child, what is this?
I'm watching the Age of Attraction reunion. They have all proven why these age gap relationships.
So quickly, picking up the receipts. Along through the marathon, last week we touched on the fact that she had a disdain for the age gap relationships, but she definitely is loving age gap relationships when she's involved, child. So this is another part where we're finding out she don't like them age gap relationships. But child, let me be quiet, because my friends have already told me it's time to go, D. It's time to go.
Relationships do not work. I say 10. The age of
Not give a damn about what she said the first time, because child, what is this?
I'm watching the Age of Attraction reunion. They have all proven why these age gap relationships do not work. I say 10 years. I don't even think I can do that.
Now, child, look, it's clear as day. Gina must have forgot who the fuck she was talking to, because how the hell she gonna tell us 10 years is too much? Child, please.
The guy's with a 20-year age gap. He's 44. The girl was, I think, 23, 24. Take on the Drea Michelle situation. She is 39 years old, and her boyfriend and baby daddy is 22. This is a 40-something-year-old man with teenage kids. They are so mad that she got pregnant by a 22-year-old. She already has a son who's 22, and she has another son who I believe is about 10 years old. That's why I say this is just, it's predatory, it's nasty, it's huge, it's nasty to me, I'm sorry. When I say they've been calling her nasty, calling her a pedophile, calling her a groomer. Yes, they are adults. Yes, they are. My thing is, they are two consenting adults. I just feel like a 20-plus year age gap. What? Yeah, he might be young enough to be her child, 17 years younger than her. He's a consenting adult. You think this 22-year-old is ready to be a stepmama to kids who are 6 years younger than her? She's 39. The guy is 22. She has a son who's the same age as her boyfriend. What? No. The fuck? And somebody gonna say, oh, it's because a man's brain isn't fully developed and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Let these people be happy.
Now, baby, like I said, we are not here to judge, okay? But at the end of the day, it looked like Gina must be praying to the Mexican Jesus too, child. Baby, my Jesus would have never sent her this country motherfucker.
Cook a motherfucking, down, a fucking sandwich. This pussy ass nigga burn a fucking sandwich. Why the fuck you ain't eat a cold? The fuck wrong with you?
Stymie that. That's when you're going country. Country got you crazy.
And child, if that ain't bad enough, she done came back and tried to complain to her black friends about her white Jesus.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car. Okay, you ready? All right, $118 for car insurance. That's how much I was paying, okay? I picked up the car a few months ago.
And child, if that ain't bad enough, she done came back and tried to complain to her black friends about her white Jesus.
He just wants to go see if we can get tickets to this comedy show that says sold out, but he's just gonna want to try his look, his white privilege.
I feel like men of other races have microaggressions towards black people.
How does that make any sense when I wasn't your top pick? You was my top pick, but you didn't pick me first. You chose old boy. I'm gonna give you your time to go feel that out.
They date them, they have sex with them, they fetishize them. Ask me how I feel being bucka naked on a horse with 2 photographers and my dude. But they can still have this deep down hate for black people. I've experienced it.
What I don't understand is that if it's so offensive to them, then why do they say it over and over again? He calls me nigga. He calls himself nigga all the time. Nigga this, nigga that, nigga please. Bitch nigga, nigga, have you lost self nigga all the time. Nigga this, nigga that, nigga please. Bitch nigga, nigga, have you lost your mind?
And I would just sit back and be like, you're dating a black woman. You only date black women.
You're forgetting the order of events, homegirl. Come on, sis.
And it's so funny. I had a comment on a video that I put out yesterday. Someone wrote a comment. I liked it better when you traveled with such and such white guy. But the microaggressions towards black people.
Okay, I'm black. What am I supposed to do now?
A fucking sandwich. This pussy ass nigga burn a fucking sandwich. Why the fuck you ain't eat a cold? The fuck wrong with you?
That is why I live my life by the beat of my own drum, and I don't give a fuck what the American dream is and how it's supposed to go.
Chill, we know you don't give a damn and ain't never gave a damn about the American dream, okay? But at the end of the day,
Okay, so y'all, I'm gonna put my shoes and shit on. We gonna get through this last video. There's 2 more videos, but the next video is literally incorporated in the last video. So I don't need to play the next one because it's literally part of the last video. So we're gonna get through the last portion of the video. I'm gonna put my shoes and shit on as we watching this so I can get out of the door while we wrap it up. But I'm gonna play the whole thing for y'all so we can kiki about it, and then I'll get at y'all when we get out of here. When we're done with this video. So this is the very latest video that I put out. So this is the very, very last video that I put out on my channel. So we are all caught up. From right now, from this video, we are all the way caught up. So the live stream that we do to end off the marathon,
hey friends, here's your invitation to my birthday.
This is exactly where we're starting.
Hey.
And at the beginning of the video, it says, I said something about, I was having a birthday live stream and I wanted everybody to come to the birthday live stream. My birthday live stream ended up being late. So I did it like a month later, but baby, when we did it, we had a good time. So the live stream that's before the marathon is my birthday live stream. And baby, when I say we had a time, we had a time. So if you're not busy, go check that out as well. But child, for to put my shoes and shit on so we can get up out of here.
Hey friends, here's your invitation to my birthday live stream next week, 6/19. Make sure you're there because baby, we are gonna have a good time, okay? And make sure that you subscribe to the backup channel so that in case anything ever happens over here, we can still catch up and kiki.
Well, I'm gonna go out to eat with my homegirl. I was actually supposed to go out to eat with my homegirl. Like tomorrow, me and my homegirl going out to eat. Last night, me and a group of my homegirls went out to eat. I have dinner tonight with my homegirls. We're going to Joey Uptown.
It's upsetting me and my homegirl because we feel like, well, damn, if you can't go to Better No Chase, what the hell could you go?
Just a little disclaimer for anybody who's new here. All commentary made in these videos is just jokes, okay? So don't get your panties in a bunch. Now, baby, let's get into the video.
Who are we cheersing to?
No.
Forever. The Ella.
What's up, y'all? This is your girl D, and I'm back for another episode of Real Tea with D. You already know this is your favorite YouTube channel for all of your favorite YouTuber gossip, the ones that they talk about and the ones that they don't. And child, you know what they say. With friends like these, you definitely don't need no enemies. It seems like all you need is a double cheeseburger and a Muslim man. But anyway, child, let's get into it.
And this is when we got into these fucked up friendships because, honey, just pay attention to the mess.
Service Titan has allowed us to grow as a company, which has allowed us to have more
time. I got some socks on now, y'all. I just got to put shoes on. Okay, I got to put shoes on, and we finna get out of here after the video. But I'm still gonna
for today's first topic, we got your girl Lee, aka Lee.
Sorry, I told him I was gonna be a little late, so we got like 5 extra minutes, but we still finna get out of here. I'm putting my shit on so I can go.
To it. For today's first topic, we got your girl Lee, aka Lily. And baby, look. I don't know if it's a friendship, a relationship, or a situationship. But baby, at this point, it's looking like all the shit she got is toe up,
you
child.
Just do it differently every single time, and you'll end up getting the same result if the individual is not improving. And you just have to be able to be like, God, forgive them for what they do not know. Forgive me for what I do not know.
Now, child, look, don't get me wrong. I understand what she means when she says, forgive me for what I don't know. But child, what it seemed like to me is what she did know is all these bitches.
I want you to drop what the fuck you know, because you came on live as if you had motherfucking receipts, as if you had proof, as if you had motherfucking facts. You got the tea.
I want to sip it, boy.
And remember, we were also talking about, was Tootie a good friend? Was Tootie not a good friend? Did Tootie seem like she was, she was shaky the whole time, or did she seem like she was solid? And now we seeing Tootie spilling his tea, or supposedly having some tea to spill. I don't know, friends, but we're going to talk about it in the live stream coming up. So make sure you stay tuned and hit your notification bell, friends.
The only thing I know about me personally is
You got the tea. I want to sip it, boy.
The only thing I know about me personally is the shit from like 2-3 years ago with your homegirl Star. You talking about Deasia? I already talked to her. Okay, you saying check the number that I found in her phone. I already did that. I don't know that hoe. I know of that situation. That'll be handled and that'll be dealt with. The one who was at the room with Brittany, I know about that. Fuck all that. I'm trying to see if you know some new shit.
So basically, she knew everything. And baby, I don't know if she knew what was coming in this Miami trip, but the timing on this shit got a little uncomfortable. Because I don't know who's sleeping with whose nigga, but baby, at the end of the day, Tootie might know more tea than you think she do.
Somebody friends sleeping with their nigga. Somebody need to check their friends, because somebody friends sleeping with their nigga.
Now, baby, I can't tell you who's sleeping with who, but what I can tell you is between the tea from Tootie and Tay and B's interaction in Miami, it's starting to look like everybody got to go to meet y'all.
I know it ain't none of mine.
And we're talking about that situation with Tay twerking on B. So that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of interesting stuff going on. We collecting the receipts, friends.
I want them problems.
Now, baby, look, I know she said they don't want them problems, but by the looks of it, they don't give a fuck about them problems, this friendship, or this situationship, chill. With friends like these, clearly you don't need enemies. All you need is a double cheeseburger, a medium fry, and some extra ketchup on the side, child. Because, baby, what?
I really want a double cheeseburger meal, medium. We're getting food, queen. We just need to get some quality.
What you say, bitch?
And this we were touching on as far as the friendships, all this extra kikiing with your homegirls. I don't know what kind of fucking friend you trying to be, but this shit ain't that funny to me, okay, child?
Relationship, child. With friends like these, clearly you don't need enemies. All you need is a double cheeseburger, a medium fry, and some extra ketchup on the side, child. Because, baby, what?
I really want a double cheeseburger meal, medium. We're getting food, queen. We just need to get some quality.
What you say, bitch?
Lily wants a double cheeseburger meal, medium with extra ketchup, a mustard burger, and some ketchup on the side. She won't be getting that. You won't be getting a double cheeseburger with extra ketchup and mustard and french fries. Damn, don't you have to say all that? I can say what I want, honey. It's the truth. No, she was in your Uber. No, Lily wasn't. Yes, she was. Oh my God, she was. Well, call Duchess. Tell Duchess I can't help her. Why your phone don't work for FaceTime? We supposed to went to the white party last night. I straight up and I was like, y'all, I'm not going nowhere. I said, I'm not going to that white party. I'm not even hold y'all. I really don't even like my white outfit.
And so this is the part when I was saying I felt like they made her uncomfortable and she decided she wasn't going to go to the party. All that laughing and shit ended up on the back end making your friend feel some type of way and making her feel insecure about her outfit because she said she didn't like how the outfit fit anymore. All that fucking laughing and shit. I don't know what kind of friend you being, friend. I don't know.
Outfit anyway, so I'm not even gonna suffer through it.
Now let me know what you think. But it seems like after all the shade and laughter from Tay and her backup dancers, our girl Lily needed a break. And baby, I don't blame her. Chill, fuck it. At this point, just bring the soccer back, okay? Because she been a better friend than anybody if you ask me. Moving along to today's next topic, which is Gina Jyneen. And child, I don't know if they moving too fast or we moving too slow, but at the end of the day, I'm just trying to make all this shit make sense, okay?
We tune too?
No.
We're forever. Forever.
Now, I'm not sure why her forever sounded like it had a question mark, but baby, fucking around with Gina forever could be over by now, baby. You already know, once you let anything outside, you're going to have a hard time getting it back in.
When the world opened back up in 2021, your girl was outside. I was outside multiple days during the week. I was a hot girl, outside girl.
the volume got removed on this part of the video, but if you seen that originally, it was definitely a key. It was definitely a key.
I was getting flued out. I was flying places.
Anyway, Shell, moving along too, I'm low-key starting to see why it sounds like her forever had a question mark. Baby, we for damn sure got questions too.
Your girl is married. I'm a wife. I wish I could show you guys the video of me being proposed to. I don't want to show you guys, but just because you have to understand, some things are just for us.
Now, don't get me wrong. I understand what she's saying when she says some of this stuff is just meant for them. But according to her YouTube channel, it looks like a lot of this shit might still be meant for us too, though, child.
Yes, I just got my wig first off. Okay.
Baby, please. Between Felipe, these freaky ass photos, and his new Muslim marriage, I'm still trying to figure out why some of this shit is even still on here.
Tell me your name.
What?
Your name?
My name is Felipe.
Felipe.
Started on a cobblestone street where our story began.
He always says we did things the right way, meaning, y'all meet my husband? This might sound very crazy to you guys, but we weren't intimate until 6 months after we became.
Well, ain't that bad a bitch? She done made this black man wait 6 months. Meanwhile, she done let Tarzan and Felipe capture the coochie the first day in Colombia. Child, please. Anyways, child, moving along too, it's looking like Lily's friendships ain't the only ones that's rocky, child.
When people say they get to marry their best friend, I know exactly what they mean now.
I really like it when I hear black women say, I know you fucking lying.
Well, good. Cause child, I know you fucking lying. Marry your best friend.
I found out with everybody else. It was my idea to elope. Even Jennifer didn't know. I was like, this is our relationship. We don't want to have any outside voices.
Now look here. While Gina playing games with the only friend she got, she better pay attention. Because baby, Jen is about the only one that's gonna come running behind Gina about this man. Okay?
No, let me just say this, girl. Let me just say this, Greg. This is what you need to do. You need to stay out of women's business. You are causing problems. You are the only husband, boyfriend, fiance that gets involved in women's business.
What woman business was I getting involved?
You always involved. What we do as women is between us. You need to roll with these fellas and not try to roll with these women.
Roll with nobody, baby.
Okay, well, you need to stop trying to roll with the women, okay? You need to stay out of women's business. You stop trying to be a damn bitch.
Now, I understand that she don't give a damn how everybody else feels because she got people in real life who love her. But baby, if she keep fucking around like this, we might all end up on the same side of the fence, child.
I don't bother nobody. I just live my life. And there's some people that just hate me for whatever the reason. And I don't have time to try to figure it out or understand it because I got people in real life that love me. So
On Tuesday, she said it was too much, but she just got married. And tonight, you just gonna be on standby? I'm not on standby for shit.
nothing in this world could have told me that Jennifer didn't know. But she really she really didn't fucking know. Like, she was just as lost as I was.
My loyalty runs deep. And when I see that it's the same is not being reciprocated from the other end, then I fall back.
My sister didn't know. He didn't tell his mama. I didn't tell my daddy. He didn't tell his other siblings. I didn't tell anybody else on my side. Didn't tell any of my best friends. Didn't tell any of my close friends. Didn't tell any of my aunts, uncles, anybody.
Sometimes those decisions come with consequences. Then we have to go through that alone.
And baby, just like that, we done went from the Babs twins to barely friends. Cause child, Jim was still getting a little bit of coochie up until last week.
We did. I can't open it up. My coochie can't deliver it out. Is it? The whole thing just rubbed on me.
Don't. See right here in my etiquette notes. That if they say, how are you? We say, living large and take a charge, big boo.
Okay, so they have a lock bridge, y'all. And we kind of in love with it. Not that kind of love, sir. We are in love.
Child, Gina and Jim been friends for over 30 years. And now she's trying to convince us that Mr. Saucy Balls done came in after a few years and been a better friend? Baby, please.
Actually getting to know my husband throughout the years, even though we didn't stay consistently in each other's life, we do have history for anybody who was just like, this man came out of nowhere. No. He's in the shower, he comes out in his towel, he gets in bed, we start doing adult things. I go down, and when I get down there, something don't taste right. We kept in contact throughout all of those years. We didn't go on any more dates throughout that time. I lick on his neck. Why it tastes like he done ran through the Underground Railroad for 40 days and 40 nights. It was this guy who I dated. We never fell off. We just didn't work out at that time. Baby, the balls to the neck was so deep. And when sex is out the way, you guys, it makes you really look at the other person differently. I've never done it before because, y'all know I'm a Scorpio. I'm a little horny little Scorpio. So sex has always been at the forefront.
Moral of the story is this: you ain't licking this, you ain't sticking this.
And child, now she done humbled herself because she got a hood nigga and he taking her to regular restaurants, so she thinks she got to speak to us on the way in, child.
You a good friend? Oh God, he is a wasted job. So we came to Cheesecake Factory after. Baby, I eat me some Cheesecake Factory. We're at Chili's. We love a cheap date. Wearing a hotel robe and a hotel slippers. We walked about 5 blocks to another pizza place. Should I eat this cold chicken? Should I eat it? Let me see. It needs like 10 seconds in the microwave. I can't do cold chicken. Why the fuck you ain't eating cold? The fuck wrong with you? There will be a moving vlog because, of course, we have to start a new life together.
Anyways, child, it looks like the summer is going to be full of festivities after this marriage and these
Okay, friends. So as y'all see, it's been a mess. It's been a mess, and we've been collecting the receipts along the way. I'm going to shut this down. I'm going to shut the visual down because I'm going to take y'all with me so I can wrap up the end of the live stream because I didn't want to just abruptly stop on y'all. I'm going to shut this off. Let me stop sharing my screen here. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. I'm like, well, shit, y'all, if it's gonna let me. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me. Oh shit. Hold on. Okay, let me know if y'all can hear me in the chat now because I'm gonna shut this down and then I'm gonna do it from my phone so I can take y'all with me so I can end the live stream properly, child, before everybody be like, honey, what the hell you got going on? I'm gonna get out of here, leave the studio here. Hopefully it don't shut down. And I should still be in here with y'all on my phone. So look, y'all know my crazy ass gonna figure something out. I'm like, let me sign in on this phone because I am not done talking. I still got shit to say. Okay, hold on, y'all. I promise I got my shoes and shit on. I'm trying to get the rest of this shit so I can get up out of here. Okay. My friend Sonya C said, D you two talking about. Okay, I'll be over here having so much fun. Ain't no telling what be done happen here. My friend said, him being the man of the house has to be rough for the babies. Look, baby, rough. This is gonna be interesting. This is definitely gonna be interesting. My friend said y'all can hear me. Okay, so I'm only taking y'all with me so I can wrap this shit up. And then look, y'all, I'm gonna have to go outside and act like I'm gonna have to talk like I got some sense because my neighbors are gonna be like, D, first of all, what the fuck you so loud for? And second of all, who the fuck are you talking to? And third of all, what are you talking about? So I'm gonna walk out to the car. By the time I get to the car, y'all gonna know I made it because I'm gonna get louder, okay? But I'm gonna act like I got some sense right now in front of my neighbors. But so yeah, I definitely appreciate everybody that has been in here all week. Because honey, when I say a time, it's been more than a time. We've been having the time of our lives, friends, and I truly appreciate y'all. Like I said, I know it's plenty of things y'all can be. Oh shit, y'all. Let me make sure I didn't lock myself out the damn house fucking with y'all because it would have been y'all fault. It really would have been y'all fault, honestly. Because I've been talking to y'all and for sure. But at the end of the day, hey, how are you? My mouth. Hopefully y'all can still hear me. If y'all can still hear me, give me some thumbs up or some purple hearts in the chat because I'm probably rambling and y'all can't hear a damn thing I'm saying. But like I said, I have been enjoying y'all, enjoying our laughs, enjoying collecting all of the
receipts, because child, when I say we collected some receipts, we done collected a whole grocery bag full of receipts. So everybody who's been here, everybody who's been chiming in the chat, everybody who, hold on y'all, let me get my ass in the car. And like I said, let me know if y'all can hear me, because I don't even know if y'all can hear me. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm getting some purple hearts, so that lets me know that y'all can hear me. Thank you so much for letting me know that y'all can hear me. Give me a second, y'all. I'm making my way to the car. I just gotta get my ass in the car. Hold on. Okay, so like I said, I've been having a blast with y'all all damn week, y'all. Look, I'm back loud now, so y'all know I'm in the car. Give me 1 second so I can crank this thing up and make my way out. Okay, so everybody who's been here, everybody who's been chiming in the chat, everybody who's been liking the videos, everybody who's been replay gang watching the videos, I truly appreciate y'all, because y'all have been a time all week. I didn't know how many people was gonna show up, especially not every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day is a lot, and especially every day with D is a hell of a lot. So I know that can be, you know what I'm saying? That can be neither, you know, here nor there, or, you know, it can be a whole, like I said, a whole lot of energy, too much for all week. So all the people who made it through the marathon, all the people who have been enjoying the laughs, coming over here, laughing with me, talking in the chat, making sure that y'all have been, you know, collecting your receipts along the way so that you know what we have going on. I truly appreciate y'all. And please don't forget, please do not forget, because I was reminding y'all last week, but if you were not here last week, please don't forget to hit your notification bell, because when I say, first of all, we're going to do a marathon wrap-up live stream. So the wrap-up live stream, I am planning to do that tomorrow. Hit your notification bell, because I'm planning for that tomorrow. If I don't do tomorrow, I promise y'all, I absolutely promise y'all I will be here on Wednesday. But I'm aiming for tomorrow. So tomorrow or Wednesday, but I'm trying to hold myself to tomorrow, because why not? So tomorrow is gonna be hopefully y'all can still hear me. I'm on my phone, so it's hard for me to see if you guys can hear me or not. But so tomorrow will be the wrap-up marathon, tomorrow or Wednesday, child. Let me not keep saying tomorrow, but I promise I'm aiming for tomorrow. So tomorrow or Wednesday will be the wrap-up marathon, and then we are having the therapy and reality with D. And like I said, if you don't know nothing about therapy and reality with D, we touch on real topics, real life topics, but we always making fun and funny. So if you've been here, then you already know everything is fun and funny. I don't give a fuck how serious it is, okay? We're going to take the most serious shit and we're going to have a good time with it, but it's always a lesson up under the shit, okay? So if you've never been to therapy and reality with D, make sure you hit the notification bell. Make sure that you, if you haven't been catching up on the marathon, make sure that you go back and catch up on the marathon. And like I said, I truly, truly enjoy and love all of y'all to pieces, because this whole week has probably been some of the most fun I've had on the channel so far, for sure. Just laughing with y'all, getting to know a lot of you guys a lot better than just through the comment section, because when I say I've been talking to a few of y'all all damn week, y'all, and we've been having a good time. Y'all seen my friends on stage and said, I done got used to talking to your ass, okay? So that's why I'm like, shit, at this point, we might definitely have to come back tomorrow, because it's been nothing but laughs the whole time. So I appreciate everybody for being here, and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your Monday. Hopefully I got y'all off the clock or through your cleaning session or whatever the case is, whatever you were doing. Hopefully you got some laughs in and you got to enjoy yourself. And I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all soon. Hit the notification bell, hit the like button if you already haven't, and I will catch everybody tomorrow. Hit the notification bell so that you don't miss it tomorrow or Wednesday. I'll put a post on so that you guys know, and then I'll also put a post on about therapy and reality. So make sure that you're checking my post so that you kind of know what's happening when, and then like I said, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the live streams and stuff when they come up. I have some footage that I have together that I've been working on a video for, but I'm probably not going to start working on that video until I wrap up the marathon wrap up live stream and the therapy and reality with these. So once we finish those up, then you guys will probably go ahead and get a new video. But child, look, as I accumulate more videos, we're gonna have to keep having these marathons, child, because this has been a blast, friends. This has definitely been a blast. But I'm gonna get my talking ass on this freeway, and Lord knows, me a freeway, this phone, and all this goddamn talking ain't gonna cut it. So I'll definitely see y'all. I appreciate everybody in here, and I hope y'all have a beautiful Monday. I'll catch all y'all later. My friend Wonderbug says, yes, indeed. I'll chat with y'all soon. Absolutely, friend. I appreciate you. And my friend South Stage says, have a good night, y'all. Everybody have a good night and enjoy the rest of your Monday. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, friends.